Hello there. This is President Barack Obama, just with a brief update on the adult content that is contained within this podcast. As per usual, the Sons of Serizawa podcast contains a plethora of cursing, adult themes such as sexual content, and a display of some irreverence towards ideas that may be considered somewhat controversial. But let me be clear. This podcast contains a gargantuan amount of America. And if that's not cool with you, well, motherfucker, you ain't cool with me, because that's SOS, bitch! Thank you. And enjoy this podcast.
Diabetes.
Strike them. And then we'll do news.
I have to have alcohol before I can strike anybody.
Absolutely.
I know from experience.
Bill, okay, so this Tom Holland guy, right?
Butt face, right?
Does he look like this?
I mean, if you Google Tom Holland and that was the first picture.
Yes! Thank you, Dylan.
How long did it take you to find that? Because however long it took, it was worth it.
Not very long at all. I immediately knew the South Park reference that I wanted to make.
Well, no, his face just looks like a scrunched up butt. And I hope he hears this, because I'm recording it. Because hello everyone, I am Zazubaar, and welcome to the 4th of July edition of the Sons of Serizawa podcast.
Which you are listening to
we are recording this on 4th of July night, the night after the 4th of July.
By the time you guys this, Bill will have posted it, so like August maybe.
It'll be August. It'll be the 2-year anniversary of SOS, so it's fitting. So yes, welcome to this episode of the Sons of Serizawa podcast. We are missing somebody this week, but I'm going to give the audience a second to guess who is missing. Hey, you thought it was David, wasn't it? Oh, you thought David was missing, wasn't it? Well, guess what? David, say hi to the good people.
Hello, boys, I'm back!
Yes, motherfuckers, David is here. So if you thought he wasn't here, you're wrong, because you're a dickhead. Adam is not here tonight, as he mentioned on the last episode,
really
due to work commitments.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was a really good Randy Quaid impression.
When I said you dickheads?
No,
David.
Oh, I get it now. My bad.
You don't imagine David himself fucking that prostitute wearing that paper cutout face.
Wasn't that his wife?
Yeah. Just that she looks like one.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, look at Andres calling people prostitutes.
Fucking
thug life.
Yeah,
hashtag
thug. Becoming a big
hashtag thug life.
Somebody needs to Photoshop Andres doing something and then just put thug life under it.
Andres, you need
one of our fans. Somebody will do it. There's been an upscale in Photoshops lately on the Toho Nation. I'm a big fan of it.
Andres, that profile picture that you have right now would be great if you captioned it with hashtag thug life.
Yeah.
You know, just do it yourself. We don't need any of these.
I kind of did something, but it was like a different meme.
Maybe
okay.
Photoshop a chain on it. That'd be great.
Did you guys see the one that I think it was Joseph Fazina that he made earlier?
Yeah.
Or no, maybe it was Matt Cox. It was somebody. I apologize.
Somebody with Cox.
Perhaps somebody who has a penis, preferably, or perhaps
So
I don't know.
like 99.99% of our fan base.
Yeah, somebody with a penis. No, hang on. It was either Andrew Blyce, Joseph Fazina, or Matt Cox. One of you. And if it wasn't any of you, then that's a problem. He made a meme. Hang on, I have it right here.
Oh, was
So
it Tokuatsu?
Yes. It was. Hang on, wait. I feel so unprepared. It was Fazina. He made a meme based on my Godzilla Palooza review of Megalon.
Yeah.
Where it says Tokusatsu at the top, and it's just a bunch of Ultraman monsters, and then it says the way I pronounce it, Tok-A-Watsu. And it's me on top of all the characters from Godzilla vs. Megalon. And not on top in a sexual sense, on top in like he photoshopped me on top of the monster's heads.
He photoshopped me?
He photoshopped me.
He photoshops everybody.
That's the title of Bill's autobiography. He photoshopped me.
He photoshopped me. Oh, Andres, that's a great meme, by the way.
Yes.
Did you put that on your Facebook page?
No, I did. No, I haven't. I just use it whenever the situation calls for it.
All right, post it somewhere. Post it on Toho Nation, and you can go watch it, or you can go look at it. You can watch it too, but nothing will happen because it's a picture. Or you know what? No, don't put it on Toho Nation.
All right.
Put it on the Sons of Serizawa Network homepage, which you can like to follow all of our exploits for the SOS. So go ahead and do that.
Should I just put the hashtag Thug Life?
Yes, put hashtag Thug Life.
All right. It's just going to be so scripted as usual. At least it won't be as scripted because it's not going to be on Toho Nation.
No, exactly. So people will see it. They'll assume what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then they'll hear it when they hear this episode. By the way, Andres and Dylan are here as well. I forgot to introduce you two. You guys are here as well.
By the way, David.
What?
What city do I live in?
Ooh, moment of truth.
Huh?
What city do I, your friend Andres Perez,
AKA
Kaiju Noir, live in?
I know this has some. It's related to Godzilla 2014.
No, David.
Not really at all.
Not at all.
Right genre.
Wrong movie.
Right genre. Wrong movie.
Like.
Well, is the movie that we're thinking of a kaiju movie? Not really. It's a special effects movie with dinosaurs in it.
Yeah.
I mean, Godzilla.
That takes place in San Diego. David, we're dropping massive hints here, buddy.
It's not San Andreas. I'm gonna lay that one down. Or any other fictional city.
I want to say the Beast from 20,000 Fathoms.
No, because that's New York.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen Beasts.
Oh.
That was a movie.
No, what's the one that takes place in San Francisco? And again, you're wrong. Wrong city.
Is this a Ray Harryhausen movie?
Are you thinking of...
No Ray Harryhausen movie has ever taken place in my city.
There's like maybe one.
Has a movie ever
monster
taken
movie
place in your city?
Yes, the one that we just mentioned.
Which one?
The dinosaur movie. It came out in the 90s.
Yeah, The Blank Incident.
Okay. I have a movie in mind, but it may be uncertain, and you gotta be gentle here.
Well,
is it
I can't make any guarantees.
Is it that dinosaur movie with Whoopi Goldberg in it?
No, it's not Theodore
Yes,
Rex.
yes, exactly. That's the city, the fictitious city of bullshit land that was in that movie. That movie has some fictional city in it. I forget what it is. It's like bullshit land is what I call it. Was it? Wait a second. Was it Eden? New Eden?
Maybe I don't remember.
I don't remember. That movie was like such a knockoff of like Blade Runner and everything with the world that it created. That movie is so bizarre.
Let's take that and then combine it with the TV show Dinosaur.
And with Jurassic Park, because the premise of that show is that dinosaurs get cloned and then indoctrinated into modern society, which makes sense because that could work.
Of course.
And T-Rexes that eat cookies. That also makes sense.
In Bizarro World, yes, this would.
All right, David, I'm going to tell you the movie, and then hopefully this will make it a dead giveaway. And if
The
it's not,
only movie that I'm thinking of is The Lost World by this point.
Yes, it's the Lost
Yes!
Wait,
Alright, now
wait,
what's the
wait,
city?
wait.
What's the
Are you
city?
talking about The Lost World, Jurassic Park?
Actually, I was thinking about the 1925 movie.
Oh,
Jesus fucking.
we
Oh,
just
but-
said 90s.
Oh, 90s. Well, Lost World could have been set in the 90s.
How much you fucked that up is legendary. I've never met somebody who's fucked something up that bad as how you just fucked that up.
Well, here's something that seems fucked up and blasphemous. I've never seen the 1925 version of The Lost World.
I've never watched it in full myself.
You know what's
So
even
that-
more?
I watched-
You know what's even more sad? Bill himself said the name of my city in passing, and David did not pick that up.
Pasadena?
Pasadena? Isn't that in Florida?
No, Pasadena is in California.
Is it?
He's got the right state this time. So, David, you're in the right ballpark. Now,
It's
you
in
gotta get the
California.
city. David, there's a huge convention there every year for nerds. It is the biggest of its kind in the world, in the planet.
It is the greatest place in America for jacking it.
What?
Disney World?
South Park reference.
Disney World, yeah.
That's
South
the
Park
city.
Technically, it is.
It's the city of Disney World. Mayor Mickey.
They have their own highway, so technically it's a
They
city.
do?
No. Yeah, if you go to Disney World in Florida, they have their own highway.
Oh, Florida. I thought you were talking about California.
No, I don't know if they do. Do they?
They have their own avenue.
Which one is Disney
No.
World and which one is
Disney World
Disneyland?
has a fucking highway with, like, signs and shit. If they've got signs, I'm easily impressed by signs.
Holy shit, he's got
What?
a sign.
That's why I like the movie signs.
He's like, whoa, that guy's important. He's got a sign, and we're like, Bill, it's made out of cardboard. And he like wrote on it with like a
He's
fucking.
got a sign, though, dude.
He's on the-
He's writing out his hopes and
He
dreams.
took a fucking Sharpie and wrote on a piece of cardboard "hungry" and
Bill,
he's sitting on the street
Bill.
corner. I don't understand.
Bill,
What?
heaven forbid if you ever get into an incident that puts you in the hospital, I will text you something very, very inspiring. I will say, swing home, Bill.
Swing away, man.
Swing away. You know what I meant.
Home. Not make any sense. I got the joke.
You know what I
well
meant.
done. I know what you meant. David, on like my wedding day, because that'll happen. This is a science fiction parallel universe. On my wedding day, I want you to text me "Swing Away, Meryl." And if you remember that on that day, if we're still talking, then you need to do it.
So what if that wedding day does not happen? Then what? Should I say it
Then-
anyway?
Yes. Just pick a random day, text me at like 6 a.m. and just go, "Swing away, Meryl." And I will laugh, and we'll have a great time.
But
So,
the
David,
city,
you get one
David,
more chance.
The city, David.
Jesus Christ, Andres.
It is... Okay, I think, Andres, correct me if I'm wrong with this. It is the southernmost California city. Am I wrong about that?
No, but it's
Southern.
pretty much it. I mean, technically there is San Isidro, but it's technically not really a city. It's more of a county. Actually, the city itself is the largest county. That whole city, it is. Yeah. Basically, it is right next to the border.
All right, so it is one of the most southernmost cities, not countries. That doesn't mean anything.
Not counting anything from Texas.
Y'all got rednecks over there.
No, because it's not
We
that
just
south.
established we're in California.
I know, but I heard the word southern, and then the first thing I thought of was like a prospector or something.
You're a
Listen,
fucking
you're
southerner.
thinking-
Your
you're
fucking
thinking of-
people are southerners.
Hang on, prospectors are not rednecks. They're completely different
Oh,
stereotypes.
my bad.
You're thinking of Deliverance.
David, you know what? This whole
thinking
episode is going to be us picking your brain, because it's pretty
You're
entertaining.
thinking of like Deliverance, and you should be thinking more like Breaking Bad. Like,
Alright, what else? I don't know how else we're going to tell him without just telling him what the city is.
San Diego.
Holy
Yes!
shit!
Oh my
Oh
god!
my
Whoa! Shots fired. Illuminati confirmed.
I thought Bill was just about to hum the Pacific Rim theme.
I'm not gonna.
You deserve it after finally getting it.
I'm not going.
Everybody in the
I am
audience.
not going to applaud because of the sheer number of hints that we had to give.
I feel like this is the moment where like the Rocky theme at the very end starts playing. Dun 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 dun.
Moment for-
Adrian! I did it!
Yo, Adrian!
Now, why he had to run up those stairs and drink all those rotten eggs just to guess what city Andres lives in is beyond me. But he trained for this, damn it.
Yes, now.
That's gonna be one of the SOS spin-off films. Me just running the whole movie, trying to figure out Andres' hometown.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Creed, except ours will be good. Oh, shots fired.
You haven't seen Creed yet. It might
Yeah,
be...
but I saw the trailer and we talked about how mediocre it looks and how I don't care.
Oh, I liked it.
Well,
Really?
Bill is one of those type of fans where he immediately judges the movie by the trailer.
No, I just said my biggest problem with it is that I don't care, and that.
So you're not a Rocky fan?
No, I first movie is great, and the second movie is also good.
Bill hasn't seen the greatest movie in the world, Rocky IV.
You don't like?
I have seen Rocky IV.
You don't like Rocky IV?
I haven't seen Rocky V, and
don't bother with 5.
I know all the jokes. I know the go for it. I know the all that shit and his dumbass kid. But I haven't seen Rocky Balboa, though I've heard it's actually pretty good.
Oh, it's damn good.
Is it really? Okay. I don't know, I keep forgetting that Rocky Balboa exists. Am I the only person in the world who does that, who just sometimes forgets that thing exists?
I sometimes do that.
I grew up with Rockies.
I sometimes do that with the 4th Rambo movie. Sometimes I completely forget that that's a thing. And then I look at my DVD collection, I'm like, oh yeah.
Another movie I don't care about. I'm just going to crap on all the movies that David loves tonight. I know you love Rambo 4.
Yes,
and
I do.
Like, it's a thing.
Even though it's been a while since I've seen it, but I remember.
I
remember it by heart.
I haven't watched it in like 6 years, so maybe it's better than I'm giving it credit for. But when I watched it for the first time, I was like, wow.
Watch the director's cut of Rambo 4 because it's better.
Can we also agree that it should have been called Rambo 4?
Yes.
Because just calling it Rambo,
especially after Rambo 3.
Yeah. Or no, Rambo First Blood Part 2 is the best. We talked about this on the last episode of DFOS.
When has there ever been a subtitle? Oh, okay. Excuse me. I was going to say, when has there ever been a subtitle before the main title? And I just realized The Lost World Jurassic Park.
It's pretty fucking epic though that movie is banned in that fucking country.
Nice.
What movie?
Rambo 4. Whichever one of those South Asian countries that they're in that movie is actually banned in that country. Like
Burma.
Burma.
It isn't as funny as Power Rangers. The Power Rangers it shoots everything in New Zealand and it's banned in New Zealand. So that's hilarious.
Wait. So they can make Lord of the Rings, but they think Power Rangers are too violent.
I think because Power Rangers is a kid show. Lord of the Rings is like a movie for adults.
Kids watch Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but it's not
I was a child when I first saw Lord of the Rings.
There's a lot of elf fucking in Lord of the Rings. That's an adult movie.
Yeah, exactly. Aragorn's his face that looks like a rat.
Bill, is it? Are you mispronouncing the name? Is it Aragorn or Aragorn?
Oh no, it's not that.
Exactly.
I think you watched the wrong Lord of the Rings. It's the Lord of the Rings, not the Lord of the Cock Rings.
I think you watched the same Lord of the Rings, a Triple X parody.
The Lord of the Cock Rings, yeah. The horror of the Cock Rings. Oh, all right. So on to stuff that might actually be funny, as opposed to that nonsense. Let me ask Andres and David a question, because Dylan, there was a certain debate that you and I had on the most recent episode of the Demons from Outer Space, which is available now, that I want you two to answer for me.
Available now for free.
Who is more iconic? Who is more recognizably iconic to the common man? Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone? But there's a third option. Are they equally iconic?
Schwarzenegger.
Only because people say the word Schwarzenegger just as an excuse to say the N-word.
My argument, the reason why this was a debate, I didn't debate that Sly Stallone was more iconic. I just said that
first.
Just as iconic.
No, I don't think I made that. No. My argument was anybody who knows who Arnold Schwarzenegger is probably also knows who Sylvester Stallone is.
I don't think so.
That was my argument.
It's like everybody in America does the fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. You don't hear that many people walking around going, hey.
Oh, no, Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, wait, hang on. I just realized I thought more of the debate was who has more iconic characters, Stallone or Schwarzenegger.
Oh.
And then I said Stallone.
Stallone. If you're talking about characters, then Stallone. If you're talking about, like, as an icon in general, then Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I do think Schwarzenegger has that.
He was Mr. fucking Universe.
True.
He was already popular before he became a movie star.
Yeah, they had that cameo on the Lucille Ball show. He was an Italian guy. Yes, exactly. Oh, you got the Babylon reference. Thank you.
That guy's gonna be a movie star.
Yep.
Let's not forget his most famous early appearance, Hercules in New York.
Hercules in New York, masterpiece, masterpiece in the making.
Yeah, masterpiece of shit.
Featuring the body of Arnold Schwarzenegger and the voice of some other dude.
Is that what they did in that movie?
I think that's what they did in that movie.
Oh, okay. Because he probably didn't speak English that well at the
time. I haven't actually seen the movie. I just watched the Nostalgia Critic review at some point. Or not Nostalgia Critic. Not Nostalgia Critic. Right? The other one. Cinema Snob.
Oh.
The other one.
The other guy in the glasses.
Yes, exactly. Do they all wear glasses on there, or is that
better guy in the glasses?
A gross oversimplification?
I think that was only meant to refer to Doug Walker himself.
Fucking arrogant prick.
He has a character named that guy with the glasses.
Yeah, who had a series called Ask That Guy in the with the Glasses, and
it was that character
really
wore like the red. He wore like the red.
Oh, I remember that
jacket.
And then they did the stupidest thing, where they killed off that character for the last episode, and they're like, "Oh, guess he's dead. Guess we should call the website channelawesome.com. Hey, check out channelawesome.com, our new website that we're advertising here." Instead of a more popular show that more people would most likely watch.
Right. Word. The geniuses that they are. We've talked about their genius before. So let's jump into what we're going to talk about tonight. We got two main things we're going to cover, and then we'll go into the news, the general news update with Andreas Perez, and then we'll get out of here. This one's we're gonna make this one a little bit shorter because a couple things. One, this is the last episode of SOS before G-Fest. Woo! So get excited, kids.
Yeah.
The SOS Road Trip to G-Fest 22 is coming up in, like, 4 days, maybe? Less than that? 3 days? No.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 5 days.
Yes. So 5 days until the actual convention starts, or until we get there anyway.
Yeah.
And then, but there's, like, 2 days until you guys come to New York. Oh, shit! And then shit's gonna get real. But before we do that, Andreas, there was something that you thought would be fitting for tonight for us to talk about, so why don't we jump into that?
All right. So as I'm about to share the link with you guys, I found this link on Facebook that showed what is supposedly 20 of the most American photos ever taken in celebration of the day of our independence.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So here we're going to go through these pictures. We're going to determine how American they truly are. And we'll make potentially funny commentary on them. Probably not, but we'll do our best. It's all we can ever do on this show. Our best. Is it good enough? You be the judge. So here we go.
At least you can call it earnest.
Earnest, absolutely. All right, so this will be in the description, of course.
Oh my God, number one.
That guy. That guy.
Is it me, or does number one look like Dylan?
He looks like fat Chris Pratt.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing.
He looks like Chris Pratt when he was fat. So go ahead and open up the link in the description, and we will start looking at these beauties. So first one,
Bill,
Take That Nature.
Hurricanes
are no match for liberty.
At least that's what this guy said.
Bill, I have finally found that man.
I also love how he's put the gun in the strategic location of right below his dick. So if he fires it, his dick's coming off. Because I think that's a pump. Is that a pump shotgun? It looks like a pump shotgun. So if he fucking fires that thing right there, which his hand isn't on the trigger to be fair, but if he fired that right there, his dick's coming off. Because those guns have massive recoil, or at least that's what I've been told. This picture is just amazing.
Oh boy.
That's pretty funny.
He's just ready to fight tornadoes with the power of America.
Power of America. So guys, let's rate this on the American scale of Steve Rogers to Arnold Schwarzenegger.
So on a scale
How American is this?
So on a
picture?
scale of 1 to America,
Yeah, how American... No. Specifically the scale of Steve Rogers to Arnold Schwarzenegger. Where does this rank? I'm going to say this is a hardcore Dolph Lundgren.
Whoa, wait. So what? I'm confused. What's in between Steve Rogers and Arnold Schwarzenegger?
whatever.
Every actor ever.
Well, this ranks higher than a Dolph Lundgren. This is
No, I think this is a strong... Who's more American than Dolph Lundgren?
everybody.
I'd say this is a strong red-brown out of Schwarzenegger.
All right, good use of that scale, Andre.
I give this one Bruce Willis eating a plate of Denny's red, white, and blue pancakes.
David?
I'm trying to come up with a clever way to say this, like Dylan just did. I'll give this a Don Fry's sister, and he's cool about it.
What?
God damn it! I can't work under pressure.
Don Fry's
You
sister?
can't work under anything, David.
Hey!
Let's just move on.
You wouldn't be able to add up 2 plus 2 if you were locked in the hyperbolic time chamber and given a year.
Bill thought 2 plus 2
Because
equals
all
6.
you would be doing is surfing on the internet, buying DVDs.
No, he wouldn't have access to it, so he would draw the whole internet on the floor of the hyperbolic time chamber,
And then try to
space.
pirate it.
Yes.
I actually did that when I was in elementary, when I didn't have internet.
You drew out the whole internet.
No, not the
on
whole
floor?
internet, it's just certain pages.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'll let you imagine what kind of pages.
I'm gonna say xvideos.com with several of them.
Xvideos.
So what's the next one? Do you just scroll down? Oh yeah.
Number 2 is amazing.
Bill, I
Undefeated.
would have thought that your preferred site was xhamster.com.
I mean, Xhamster's okay. I don't like the layout. It's a little bit too bland. I like Xvideos better.
You're worried about the layout?
I don't understand this picture.
Read the guy's
Back-to-back World War champs.
Oh, I get it. Oh, and he's got the American flag inside of his sunglasses. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See,
And
this
it looks
is
like he's
only
in the middle of Washington, D.C.
Want to know an even more impressive winning streak? American teams have won 49 Super Bowls in a row.
this shirt signifies a very important point about America. We've only lost what, one war?
Vietnam.
No. We've lost way more wars than that, I think.
And how many have we fought?
Hang on, wait.
We're really fucking good at blowing.
All right, let's name the big wars. We won. We were on the winning side of both world wars.
Yeah.
We lost Vietnam. Did we win the Korean War?
Wasn't that it? Didn't that went hand in hand with Vietnam?
Yeah, I think we lost that war.
Like the whole point.
No, the Korean War was like the 1950s.
Well, we obviously lost that war. Considering what's going on.
Red Foreman was in that war. We won that shit. We fucking.
Are you sure?
You didn't,
I think.
Then why is South Korea a thing?
I think that one kind of came to a draw or some shit, which is not the same as losing.
Just to be clear. War of 1812 we won. That's a big war, I guess.
We won the Revolutionary War.
We won the Revolution. Did we win the French-Indian War? I don't remember. I don't even think America was a thing back then. I think that was when we were still the 13 colonies.
One out of 4 of us won the Civil War.
We won the war against those damn Redskins.
No, David and Andres didn't exist during the Civil War.
Exactly.
All right, so I won the Civil War. I'm happy. I'm so glad I did that.
Bill just got in his TARDIS to just fight in a civil war.
Yeah, no. I just go back in time and I just punch fucking Robert Lee in the face.
You guys won the Mexican-American War and got Texas.
I'm gonna get in the TARDIS.
Sorry about that, Andres. By the way.
Oh yeah, you basically got all of southwestern America. Yeah,
my bad.
No, it's okay because I prefer living here than over there.
Oh, okay, good point.
Yeah, eat that sin.
Then you're welcome, Andres. You're welcome for letting you bask in America.
And you have America and Zorro to thank.
Yep, no, Zorro tried to. No, Zorro fought for the freeing of
Native Americans,
Mexicans from the Spanish Empire. So I guess they were technically Native Americans.
They were half my ancestors were, yeah.
Yeah, because they were technically Native Americans, but they were what would become Mexicans.
Right, because they bred with the natives, and then that led to what we call the mestizos, I believe, who are kind of like the mixed breeds, which are the majority of Mexicans now. Some like Guillermo del Toro may look more white than others, though.
Right. So then you have Zorro post that, and usually he's this kind of like, I fight crime like Batman, but not as cool. But Zorro's still pretty cool.
He's like, you fight for the rights of the Mexicans. Really? No.
Because the problem with Zorro...
Okay, according to Google, there is no clear winner of the Korean War, although we did succeed in preventing further communist expansion.
Yeah, we did great at that.
Did we win? Would you say that we won the Cold War?
Well, yeah. We're still a thing. The
yes.
USSR
No. We definitely won the Cold War. We trounced them.
I mean, didn't Russia end up just like kicking themselves in the ass because they couldn't keep up with our 80s consumerist economy?
I'm not saying we had anything to do with us winning the Cold War.
They kicked themselves in the ass. They kicked themselves in the ass because communism doesn't work.
True, yeah.
Word. Because too late do we find that communism doesn't pay, as this number 3 picture shows. Look at number 3. that other card. It's communism.
We didn't rate number 2.
Oh, number 2? Oh. I'm going to give number 2... I'm going to give number 2 a Callan Lutz on Flag Day. Because, I don't know, it's kind of weak. I don't find it very American. This guy's an asshole, so fuck him. It's Callan Lutz on Flag Day.
Which is why I'm giving it a David Franco out of Schwarzenegger.
Good.
No, see, to me, this picture represents a long and proud history of blowing up other people. And so I will give it And so I will give it one George C. Scott giving a speech in front of an American flag.
David, what are you rating this one?
I have someone in mind, but it's not an action hero, it's a real-life person. But he's
American.
He had a movie of his own. I will give this a Chris Kyle, drunk on the 4th of July.
All right, fair enough. I don't know who that is, but...
That's very
American Sniper.
Right.
Clint Eastwood movie.
Oh. Clint Eastwood directed that?
Yeah.
I actually did. I can't believe I didn't know that. That
kind of makes sense considering most of Clint Eastwood's late career has kind of been focusing on the the aftermath of people doing like these big horrible things.
Right, that and fake babies.
Kind of like the deconstruction of traditional masculinity.
Right. Clint Eastwood's pretty great, except when he directs Jersey Boys. Then he's not so great.
Yeah.
Jersey Boys wasn't that bad.
Did you guys ever saw what?
I actually haven't seen it. I'm just kidding.
Did you guys ever saw that Clint Eastwood movie, White Hunter, Black Heart? It was about.
No, I've never.
Didn't know it was a thing.
He plays a White Hunter, Black Heart. He plays he plays the director that directed the Humphrey Bogart movie African Queen.
He plays a white hunter who's black at heart.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
He's obsessed about he wants to make the African Queen with Humphrey Bogart simply because so he can have an excuse to go to Africa and hunt down an elephant.
Wait. Who plays Bogey?
Some guy I've never heard of.
Some guy.
Humphrey Bogart plays himself. Work that out in your head, kid.
That's right. I came back from the dead, so I can play my pod. See?
He's that good of an actor. He transcended death to play himself.
Get on tootin'.
All right. What do you guys think of number 3? I think it's pretty great. Monster truck, American flag, chocolate-covered bacon. I'm there.
Chocolate-covered bacon sounds pretty gross. I love chocolate, and I love bacon. But they belong in 2 different parts of my meal.
And I love bacon with asterisks around it for no reason. That's my
I certainly love ice-cold water. In fact, I am drinking ice-cold water right now.
I'm drinking some lukewarm water right now, so it's not as good. I think that the ice-cold water, though, represents an important part of American culture that we've kind of overlooked up to this point, and that is consumerism and capitalism on things that don't really need to be expensive or cost money, and ice-cold water represents that.
Yeah.
And also on a stick for kind of mass consumerism of, kind of lower quality products that get passed out. So chocolate-covered bacon, not necessarily a low-quality product, but you got to put it on a stick. wrap it up in saran wrap
you
and then
get-
pass it out to homeless people, then pretty low.
But you
end.
get 2 for $3, which is an exemplification of the cheapness that can arrive when capitalism is running strong.
Absolutely.
Wait,
Also,
I'm beginning to think that whenever we talk about chocolate, Fat Bill gets passionate about it for a long, long time.
I do. I get very enraged.
Heavy breathing.
Exactly. So David, it's like you. Whenever we talk about
Asians.
Asians, yeah.
Asians.
I was gonna say that, but like, haha. All right, let's look at. Oh, we gotta rate this one. I'm gonna give this one. I really like this one. Oh, hang on. What's the caption say? From now on, I think elementary school students should have to recite the Pledge of Allegiance while looking at a photo of this restaurant. I agree. Also, 2 for $3, a bargain, very American. I am going to give this Liam Neeson naked, saluting the American flag. That's how great this is.
Due to the level of vehicular destruction depicted in this film and in this photo, and the offer of giving nothing but junk food for the eyes, I would give this a Michael Bay directing Transformers 1 and Pain and Gain.
Well done. Dylan? How much thought he puts
Heavy
into it.
breathing.
I will give this one Batman sitting in court while still wearing his costume.
Which is debatably not that American. Because
Gotham
Batman
City.
is disrespecting.
It's Batman combined with the criminal justice system.
Because Batman is a big fuck you to the criminal justice system.
State your name, please.
I like to think that he was wearing a suit over the costume, and then when trouble emerged, he ripped it off like Superman.
Yeah.
Can you please
But
state
he's
your
got-
occupation? Can you please state your occupation? I'm a crime fighter.
I punch sick, criminally insane people in the fucking face.
I'm a criminal puncher.
I cure insanity with my fists. Mr. Wayne, how would you say that you would cure somebody?
I'm not Mr. Wayne. I'm Batman.
Right, sorry. Batman.
Mr. Man,
How would you say you would cure schizophrenia if you were to encounter a case of it? Oh, that's easy. How I solve all my problems by punching them in the face and then calling Alfred to make me a sandwich.
And locking my problems away in a dark, dilapidated asylum.
That's why Batman is the most American of all.
Absolutely.
Face Puncher, the true Bruce Wayne story.
Yes. All right, let's
Directed
move
by
on.
Clint Eastwood.
How do you combat
my-
mental illness? I punch it.
until it stops. I punch it until it stops. Oh, I don't know why that made me laugh, but just the idea of Batman punching a crazy person. I'm gonna punch the crazy out of you.
Doesn't he what he does, essentially?
Isn't the Joker technically a crazy person?
Yes, exactly. I'm gonna punch you, Joker, to stop your madness.
Batman is also arguably a crazy person.
Oh, he definitely. I mean, he acknowledges in most continuities that he's pretty crazy. Like, there's that moment in Justice League Unlimited where Diana's like flirting with him, and he's like dating within the team is always bad, and also you're an immortal warrior goddess, and I'm a rich kid with issues. So clearly he knows, like, he's not all there.
One of my favorite moments from that show.
I love that moment as well.
Besides, I just want, sorry to get off on this tangent, but since it's a rare opportunity to talk about this, has there been anywhere else in media where that kind of ships Batman and Wonder Woman together? Because they kind of heavily hinted at it in Justice League Unlimited.
It's interesting you mention that because there's a couple photos that have been released by Warner Brothers from Batman vs Superman that implies that they're going to have sex in the movie. So
yeah,
maybe in the DC Cinematic Universe, they'll have a relationship as well, which I'd be fine with that as long as.
You remember the scene in Batman Returns where Bruce Wayne and Catwoman were dancing and flirting and shit? It looks like that. It looks like that, only with Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah, I've seen that picture. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about
and
it.
they
on
actually
DFLS.
kind of did the same thing in Dark Knight Returns. Or not Dark Knight Returns, Dark Knight Rises. Now that
That's what I was reminded of. I was reminded of Rises.
Mm-hmm.
And
I also... Sorry, Dave, what was that?
I was going to say, and feminists will complain that Wonder Woman's not feminist enough.
They will.
They will.
Oh, that'll
Oh no, and then
that'll
they'll say like, oh, it's like, oh, Batman's dominating over Wonder Woman, patriarchy, and blah blah blah, rape culture, and other sorts of
because
bullshit.
of course Batman has to be a man. And I'm like, well, yeah, because he's Batman.
Batman.
I'm gonna laugh when we go watch this movie, and it turns out
You expect him to be called Bat Person, and have him be like a black transsexual woman who supports gay rights.
No, we already have.
You know, now that
his name is Damian Wayne.
You know, now that we're making these jokes, I really hope this movie turns out super misogynist.
Yes.
It's all
I
about
hope
manly
that
dudes
happens.
punching the fuck out of each other to solve their problem.
Like, at some point, Batman just fucking, like, rapes
I'm
Wonder
gonna
Woman.
beat the evil out of you, Superman.
Rape
I'm gonna beat the evil out of you. What are you, a fucking Southern pastor? I'm gonna beat the evil out of you, alien freak.
So at some point in the movie...
Go back to your home, or I'll beat you there.
Oh boy, why?
My planet blew up. We'll put it back together, you goddamn fancy magic powers.
You and your goddamn faggy costume.
You faggy costume.
You get guys,
We try to do a parade around and promoting them queerosexuals and up here in this purely God-given country of ours.
Guys, to be fair, it's a pretty faggy costume. I'm not gonna lie.
Not the Man of Steel one.
What would be really funny is if Batman was giving that exact same speech that Andres was just giving, and standing behind him is Robin in the assless cap.
Like Batman, turn around. Why don't you look in the mirror sometimes and bring your own bigotry onto it? All right, so let's talk about number 4. Just do it. Just do it.
Wait.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
I didn't even rate the communist car.
Oh, you didn't? My bad, Dave. What is your rating for that?
My rating was Steven Seagal going into a Denny's or an IHOP with a discount coupon.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, God.
Oh!
Dave, if you had a mic, you should drop it.
Well, I have an Xbox controller, and I'm not dropping that.
Do it! Drop it.
Do it!
Do it.
Just
do it!
Do it!
Yes.
Don't let your controller be in your hand.
Yesterday, you said today, so just do it!
I just love that little arm move he does whenever he says it. Just do it!
You mean when he makes the diamond shape in front of his genitals?
Yes, I love that.
Like, this is where the magic happens.
Yeah.
What was with that move? The diamond shape move? I didn't get that.
I don't know. He was just
While
trying to
other
be dramatic.
people are dreaming of success, you're gonna wake up and work hard at it.
So, Dave,
Andres,
Dave, do you give the communist car one angry Shia LaBeouf screaming at the camera?
I would probably have given that to the Nike photo.
I don't think. Yeah. Well, let's get into it. So let's talk about just do it. And it says, got Nike socks under my combat boots in case the terrorists want to fuck around and get dunked on. I guess it's blacked out because this is for children?
I mean, it's a Facebook post? I don't know.
Alright, so a couple things right off the bat. First things first, what the fuck is he sitting on? Is that a rug? Because if that's a rug, not very American.
Maybe it's asphalt?
Plenty of Americans have rugs. What the fuck?
Yeah, but I don't really. The rug itself is not an American concept. It's more of like a Middle Eastern concept.
Can someone please Google that? I want to see if Bill is just going off on a racist basis just because he saw Aladdin.
What?
You know what, Dave? That's like the most correct thing you've said all night. Because that's exactly what I was thinking of when I made that statement.
And all carpets can fly and are magical.
That's exactly what I think. That's my thought process whenever I look at a rug and I'm like, it's not American! It flies! It runs on the devil's juice!
I can just imagine...
What's that devil's juice? Allah?
Yes. The devil's juice is semen.
Somebody will want to say, I want this carpet to fly, and Shia LaBeouf's like, just do it!
Just do it!
Yes, you can! Nothing is impossible!
No, you know what's it's even funnier if he's screaming that at the carpet. Trying to get it to fly. Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it!
If you're tired of giving up...
Actually, Bill, the earliest carpets that we have found have probably originated in the 3rd or 2nd millennium BC in West Asia. Which
is close to...
Bill's
look at a map.
Close enough.
The Philippines?
Close enough. Yeah, it's close enough, I guess.
So I guess Bill's not that racist.
No, wait.
White man exaggeration.
No, that would be India then.
Oh, yeah, you're right. India. I think India is the...
Yeah, I was thinking south.
Westward. Oh, okay. Alright, so, okay, I wasn't that wrong.
Wait, Aladdin's not Indian, though. He's Middle Eastern, isn't he? No.
I know, but they're like similar geographic locations.
He's
Arabian, is he?
They're like, if you look at a globe, and you look at one part of the globe, if you look at the Indian part of the globe, you would see a little bit of the Middle East. So there you go, I'm right. Fuck you guys, suck my dick. Hashtag Illuminati confirmed.
Can we read this now?
Yes. Well, you know, I also thought here's what makes it more American to me. If this thing that he's laying on is like, you know, like the stuff they'll put down on the ground of like a playground, like that weird kind of rubbery like fake asphalt shit. You know what I'm talking about?
This might just be like a marble floor.
No, that didn't even cross my mind. But you guys know what I'm talking about, like that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit.
That's what shit. If that's what we're looking at here, then that is super American.
I love how Bill's just really deeply examining this in the same way he examined the Godzilla 2014 trailers.
The American part of it is supposed to be the combination of Nike and combat boots. Because, again, we have a long, proud history of blowing other people up. And combined with our rigid...
ass-kicking mentality.
Yes. And capitalism, of course. There's a logo on it, you know... Like fucking NASCAR.
Yeah, but there's a playground. If there's a playground underneath it, it also gives it like that kind of like industrial feel, I suppose. I don't know. This one, it's okay. I just find it okay at best.
I give it one basketball team made up of Looney Tunes.
It's pretty American. I am going to give it Michael Jackson. Pre-scary phase, buying an ice cream cone from Baskin Robbins on Arbor Day. That's my rating. Andres, what's yours?
I'm going to give this a post 2.5 Men Charlie Sheen. There could have been more to it, but it's okay. There's some fun to be had with it, but there's not much more to it other than that.
David?
I'm going to give this I'm just going to go with the Shia LaBeouf thing, just because it's Nike, and just do it just so happens to coincide with it coincidentally.
Oh my god.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, you guys. Number 5.
I'd also like to... hang on, before we move on to number 5, I'd also like to read the caption because I find it hilarious. It's always good to be prepared. You never know when complicated problems will be solved with a basketball. See, for example, every time the Harlem Globetrotters appear. That's pretty great. Alright, so what's number 5?
Okay, number 5, you guys.
I gotta switch pages. That's not very American.
What?
Oh, that's pretty great.
Actually, laziness, that's very American, Bill.
Ah, there you go. All right. This moment was taken the moment the Apollo 11 broke the sound barrier. Moments earlier, the spacecraft also broke the freedom barrier. Psych! There are no freedom barriers in America. That's pretty great.
You have to spread America to space.
Whoever wrote this is fucking great. Oh, by Alan Denton. Alan Denton. Well done.
Yes, Andres, we have to spread our freedom to the stars.
Absolutely.
So that we can create the freedom space nations.
Also by
space nation.
Also by like old time. Also, by like old time, like medieval rules, we own this. We own the moon because we planted our flag there first.
I'd like to point out some subtle American things about this. First things first. You notice that big bulge in the middle of the spaceship?
Mhm.
That represents the obesity issue in America. So that's very American.
Another thing that's very American about this is that it features a rocket and a pole, which can both be interpreted as phallic symbols.
That's what I was about to say. The same thing.
And we are penetrating the sky.
Oh, look at this motherfucker.
The great thing about
right
rockets
here.
is it combines the Americanness of phallic-shaped objects with the Americanness of explosions.
Yes. Okay. We can't.
And
this
just
is
like all
this.
sexual experiences, it ends with an explosion.
Oh, and way too quickly. Hell.
Maybe. Maybe for Bill.
Hey,
Bill, it's Apollo 11, not the Challenger.
At least I'm speaking from personal experience, Dave.
Oh, so I was right.
I am going to give this. This one's hard.
I'm giving this a George Clooney from Gravity out of 5.
That's for all right. I think it's better than that. I'm gonna give it. I am going to give it Superman without all the alien bullshit as part of his origin out of the rating system that we came up with. So it's Superman if he was even more American.
Okay.
That's how American this is.
I'm going to give it one Captain Kirk from that episode of Star Trek where he recited the Pledge of Allegiance.
Out of our bullshit rating system. Dave?
Damn it. I was going to use a DC Comics reference, and this may or may not be the ending to Batman vs. Superman.
Batman furiously chugging cock?
No.
What?
Oh.
I mean, it would be if Kevin Smith directed it.
Oh, God, I hope so. I hope that's there. I hope that Zack Snyder's like, hey, Kev, do you want to just do a quick pass on this one scene? Yeah, sure. And he just makes it just like a furious blowjob contest between Batman and Superman.
He just tells Ben Affleck, put this cock in your mouth, Affleck.
No. Here's even more clever. What if Batman, because we don't see any fighting in the trailer, we haven't seen any fighting whatsoever in any of the promotional material.
I have, in the IMAX trailer.
Which on the one hand could be construed as disappointing. But on the other hand...
On the other hand, the movie doesn't come out for another year.
What if the ending battle was a battle of who could jerk off the longest without coming?
I accept that challenge.
I accept that challenge. All right, David, you and me next time.
Wait, so is this
okay?
going to be
all I have to do is look at you, and it'll never happen.
Sure. So we're just going to recreate that one South Park episode.
I think
you
Bruce
have to look
Wayne...
each other in the eye.
Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely part. Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent just jerking it in each other's eyes.
I think Bruce Wayne would be up to bat on that challenge.
Why? We don't know how Superman's
I think the Dark Knight would rise to the occasion.
Oh, but he is. No, but more of the thing is it's not coming... You have to last the longest, and he is the Man of Steel after all.
Damn it, I was going to say that.
And he's the Man of Tomorrow, which is when he's going to come. Oh.
Well, you know what? Batman can jerk off all day and not come because he'll be too busy thinking about his dead parents.
Oh. Yeah, but Superman will be thinking about, hey, I'm the last of my kind and my entire planet blew up.
Or, and bear with me for this, maybe that's why
we have so far.
Maybe that's why Wonder Woman's in the movie.
Oh, is to give them inspiration.
Well, I was going to say to suck one of them off, or the winner.
Oh.
Bruce Wayne's such a fucking evil.
So speaking of being misogynist...
That would explain why Wonder Woman and Bruce Wayne are in that picture together, questionably.
Exactly, so that means Bruce Wayne's going to win.
Okay, picture this. Bruce Wayne wins the challenge. Superman says, fuck man, how did you last so long? And Bruce Wayne, who always plans ahead, says, when you challenged me to this, I went and got a vasectomy.
That wouldn't help him at all. Do you know what a vasectomy does?
Yeah, it keeps you from...
Still getting an erection, right?
Yeah, it just keeps you from making babies.
Yeah, but all it does, it just cuts off... All it does is you can still have an orgasm and you can still come.
It cuts off balls.
They cut there's like a little delivery canal in your penis that they cut that prevents the sperm itself from entering into the urethra.
Bill has spent a lot of
That's
time.
what they cut.
Bill has spent a lot of time studying the anatomy of the penis.
No, because I listened to Smodcast and they did a whole episode about it. It was fucking harrowing.
Harrowing.
So I fucking know what a vasectomy is.
If Kevin Smith listens to this podcast, Bill, he would be so proud of Bill.
Oh, I hope Kevin,
definitely.
if you're listening, I know.
Or he probably might sue him. Say you stole my dick.
He might sue me.
I know the struggle.
All right,
You guys, before we move on to number 6, you have to
okay.
see this picture somebody posted in Toho Nation.
Doesn't have anything to do with the masturbation competition.
No.
Could be.
I'm not interested.
Nice.
Cute. Help me. Oh, I saw that earlier. That's pretty great. I like that a lot.
Yes.
Also, Andres, your picture is getting some nice attention on the SOS Network homepage.
I am happy about that.
Yes, you are.
Understood that reference.
I understood that reference. All right, let's move on to number 6. Because we need to like do this. We are already we're only an hour in, so we're doing well. So number 6, looks safe. No, it doesn't.
What we have is a shirtless man who has clearly been to the gym, which is kind of an American, but at the same time kind of American. It's weird.
Yeah, but he looks like it's like natural buff. Like it looks like he just does whatever he does, and that makes him buff. Like he's like
a construction worker.
Yes,
Anyway,
yeah.
We have a shirtless man riding on a motorcycle with 2 American flags mounted on the back. He's wearing his sunglasses. He's roaring with victorious, righteous, whatever. But
Righteousness?
but what makes it even better is the fact that he is holding a presumably running chainsaw above his head.
No, it's... Alright, this picture is epic, except that it's not, because all of the epic stuff about it is a lie. Number 1, motorcycle's not moving. Number 2, chainsaw's turned off. Number 3, that guy's sunglasses are red. Who the fuck does he think he is? Cyclops? Fuck him.
How can you tell that the chainsaw is not running?
Because look at it! It's not running. You can see the blade standing still. If it was running, it would look more, there'd be like a little bit of motion blur around it. It's off. It's off. This picture is a lie, and I hate it. I'm going to give it...
It's a fake, just like American.
Oh, I'm going to give it Mickey Rooney from Breakfast with Tiffany's.
A fake Asian.
That's how American
It's
this
all
is.
a sham, just like all of
It's
Hollywood.
all a lie. It's all a lie. What do you guys think?
I have 2 ratings for this.
I'm giving this
both
Bruce
Marvel related.
I'm giving this a Bruce Campbell.
David, go ahead.
Okay.
I don't think it's that good.
Okay, here's my first rating. This is the Ghost Rider movie I would have wanted. Here's my second rating. This is Mickey Rourke pretending to be Russian.
Yes, exactly. Very American.
Very American. You want my bird? Or whatever he said in Iron Man 2.
I want my bird.
I give this picture 1 fortune cookie, which is an American invention, which is why it is hollow and full of lies.
Wow, we're just running with the Iron Man references tonight, aren't we? You come from a family of thieves and butchers.
Man, Bill's Russian accent is so bad.
What are you talking about? It's
Or
fucking
your
great.
Ivan impression's bad.
Ivan
Say something else with a Russian accent that's not a line from Iron Man 2.
He was not going for Russia.
Oh, that's American. Trying to get accurate
I'm trying to think of, hang on, I'm trying to think of a Russian thing.
I'm
trying to think of a James Bond thing.
Think of to do Russian is to think of hardships of communism and how oppressive it is.
How oppressive it is.
I am more talking like Yugoslavian person as opposed to Russian.
Yeah, that's
You're Russian. Oh, hang on.
that's really good on.
Yeah, see, now that you
Andres,
said that mine's
Andres,
bad,
that was,
I can't do it.
Andres, that was pretty good, but it's almost Borat. Like you're scraping at the door of being Borat. Like
yeah, it's very weird, but kind of nice.
In Soviet Russia, No, that's more Italian. That's more Italian.
Shit.
Dick suck you.
How does that work?
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. Let's move on to number 7.
All right.
The only way to cook bacon. That's pretty American.
Yes.
That's pretty American.
How does bacon cooked on the barrel of a rifle taste? Like justice.
Like America.
America. It's the Denny's red, white, and blue pancake commercial. How's that taste? And then the old wise man pauses for a minute and says, America.
Hang on. Is that a silencer on that gun?
No, that's the barrel itself.
Oh, okay. If there was a silencer, that would have been a problem, because America ain't never silent.
Nor does it need protection.
No, doesn't need protection. Oh, yeah, he's also not wearing gloves of any kind, so no protection on this asshole. Yeah, this is pretty American. The bacon doesn't look that good, though, does it?
Well, I think this is pre-fire. This is pre-fire. No, I'm not sure. No, part of it is cooked, so maybe that is supposed to be the finished product.
How is he cooking it? Is he constantly firing the gun, and that the rate at which he's firing it cooks the bacon?
It heats up the barrel.
Yeah, whenever you fire the gun, the heat of the barrel of the gun will heat up exponentially because there's a fucking explosion going on inside the gun.
Oh, God, that's great. Okay, I'm going to give this. I am going to give this Arnold Schwarzenegger's chainsaw from Commando that he used to cut down that tree at the beginning. That's how American this is.
I'm giving this the ending of Rambo First Blood Part 2.
I give this Patrick Swayze from Red Dawn and his dad telling him to avenge me.
Wolverines!
Actually, just that whole fucking movie. I give this a Red Dawn.
I'm going to give this a rating of Arnold Schwarzenegger, which is the first thing he did when he came to America. Just put a strip of bacon on the barrel of a rifle. Because that's how he thought bacon was made in America.
Exactly. Because that's how he made it in his hometown.
Oh my god, number 8.
Like, where are you from?
Oh god! Oh my god, that is perfect. Oh,
that is very American.
Fucking god. There are no words. You know what? This is the new bar. This is the new bar.
I'm giving this straight up a Buddy Christ.
I give this. No, you know what? This is its own rating. This is, from now on, if I encounter one that is like the best, it'll get rated beefy, cheesy, and glorious. Because this is just the best. This is America. Look at this. It's billboards, so number 1, capitalism, and advertisement, as they say overseas.
And number 3, misguided religious zealotism.
Also, it's in a field of what looks like grain.
Oh shit.
Very American.
Oh shit. It's like,
although they might just be wildflowers, but I'm going to say they're grain.
It's like they're in motherfucking Kansas.
So, Jesus plus McDonald's equals America. So for me, this is the new rating.
I give
this reminds me of the one thing that it focuses clearly on Christianity and ignores everything else.
Yeah, well, Jesus goes above beefy, glory, and cheesy.
But on a side note, this does remind me of this one image right here. That's possibly just as American.
Fuck your culture. I also love how Superman's got the Native American headdress on, the smug prick. He's like, yeah, your culture is a fucking joke.
That's so great.
He's making a mockery of their way of living.
Man, Superman is a dick.
That's my new favorite picture ever.
Oh, you know what that is? Yeah, you know what? That is the rating system for this. It's Superman wearing a Native American headdress, fighting Indians.
And if you're wondering, this is the original cover.
I'm not wondering.
Oh man, no, that's not the cover. Oh boy.
I just love how they always portray Golden Age Superman or Silver Age Superman as like a complete dick, so completely out of context.
I also love how it says an amazing adventure of the past. Superman, Indian chief. Man of Super, as he's called.
Big man.
Man of Steel of Man. It'd be no, instead of the Man of Steel, it'll be the Steel of Man.
Steel of man.
All right, let's.
Flies like bird, performs in bed, like Schwarzenegger, like machine. Flies like bird, performs like machine.
Said a man for some reason. So I guess when Superman travels in time, he decides to go gay.
I have a rating for number 8, which is appropriate.
All right, what is it?
I give this The Last Supper, because that's what Jesus ate before he died. McDonald's.
Oh.
I give this image 1, that southern newscaster from the beginning of Ted who said, "Look what Jesus did! Look what Jesus did!"
I'm going to say, I already gave my rating, but I'm also going to say, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it.
Cliche, too derivative. Now I'm supposed to say, I like it. No, I don't. I fucking don't, Bill.
It's cliched, and it's overused, just like America. All right, let's move on to number 9.
We're just exploring all the facets of America in this episode.
This podcast is the most American podcast. It's the greatest American podcast. Okay, number 9, Air Force Academy graduation.
Clint Eastwood would be so proud.
How come my graduation ceremony was nothing like this? I'm going to have to write a stern letter to the Dean of Hollywood upstairs, Medical College. I don't get that, but it's funny enough. All right, let's analyze this picture. Well, there are planes in it, and that's very American.
There's
no flags, though. There's no flags.
There are men in uniform.
Yes, there are. Very American. Why isn't the smoke red, white, and blue?
There's white and blue.
What country's flag is white and blue?
Argentina.
France.
No, France is red, white, and blue, I think.
That was.
Wait, isn't Israel's flag white and blue?
Your question was ambiguous. You suck, Bill.
I know. Well aware. I'm gonna give this one.
It's a representation of success.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the American dream.
I don't know. I don't really like this one.
No, I'm pretty sure this is how the Middle East views our military program.
Also, the guy in the middle looks like he's hailing Hitler, so not very American at all. Nazi, not American. I'm gonna give this one right here. A privately owned mom and pop foreign restaurant, because it's not American at all. Like Taco Bell, food that's not American, but Taco Bell's very American. So it's like one of those like non-chain Mexican restaurants. That's what this is.
I'm giving this a Dustin Hoffman from The Graduate. He's just finished his biggest success, but he does not know what to do afterwards.
I give this image 1, great American composer John Philip Sousa.
I'll give this chaos theory, because the taxpayers don't know this is where their money's going to.
Very, very true. We don't know. Not very true. Oh, God, number 10 is the best.
I would totally...
Oh, God,
I'm giving this
10.
a Frosty the Snowman.
Oh, my God. Here's a tip. If you want to make an angel on the ground and there's no snow anywhere, try using freedom as a substitute.
You guys, the next time that we're standing around a puddle of bullets on the floor, remind me to do this.
Yeah, next time that happens, yes, I'll remind you, Dylan. Because that opportunity comes up so frequently.
Oh, yeah. Just like every mountain of Coke.
Couple things. Angel alludes to Christian mythology, very American. The man is laying in a not unlike Jesus pose while he was laying on...
Is that a man or a woman?
I don't think Jesus' legs were spread eagle.
Well, it's close enough, and close enough is the American motto. Close enough.
I thought the American motto was America.
No, it's close enough. Also, there's a red, white, and blue can in the background. Oh, fits that qualification. There we go. I'm gonna give. Did I already rate this one?
No.
No.
This one is beefy, cheesy, and glorious. So it gets that from me. How about you guys?
I give this one Team America World Police.
Somebody talk.
I'm trying to think of something clever.
Andres?
I already gave it a Frosty.
All right. Okay. You gave it a Frosty. Ew.
It does sound like a sex act.
Well, it is a sex act. When you take a shit on somebody.
Oh. How would Bill know this?
It's for if you ever seen Zack and Miri make a porno.
That's a Kevin Smith movie, isn't it?
Yes,
Of
it is.
course. That's how you know. Let's see.
Dave?
I can't think of anything clever.
You have to. That's the American way. Are
you know
American,
what?
David?
You know what? I'm going to do something else that's just as American. I give up.
Oh! America never gives up, David!
That's what the military
we never
says,
quit
but
a war.
Except we did quit a war.
Bullets at it until it stopped.
We've been at war for 200 years.
Well, here's one thing that I know that America never gives up, and that's if they get their McDouble order wrong and they want to try to get it corrected.
Funny you say that.
I think that's your rating for number 11, David.
All right,
Yep,
let's make that my rating.
Let's talk about the McFreedom.
Funny you say that, Dave, because if we move on to number 11, which is the greatest thing ever,
Okay, a couple
Speaking of which,
couple things right off the bat. Why does this guy look like Ron Weasley? Number one.
looks like Ed Sheeran and Ron Weasley had a baby together.
Question number 2. Why does that McDonald's look like it's from the early 80s?
maybe it is, Bill.
Maybe it is. That's when we were most patriotic, right?
Yeah.
I suppose
True dat.
during the time
True dat.
of Gorbachev,
Kicking communism in the ass.
Rocky IV.
Red Dawn.
What James Bond movie came out in that time? For Your Eyes Only, very American.
Transformers is part Japanese. G.I. Joe.
Also part Japanese.
Real American hero.
Rocky IV, the most American film ever made.
True, that movie ended the Cold War. # true. Technically, it was Batman that ended the Cold War because the first person who came through the other side of the Berlin Wall when it was taken down was wearing a Batman shirt.
You
know that?
Smith, huh?
No, I didn't.
Take that.
Okay.
I'm beginning to think that Bill just learns everything from Kevin Smith.
We won the Winter Olympics against Russia in the 80s.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks to Kurt Russell.
Take that, circa 2012 communist Bane.
I'm going to give this one a McDonald's Harry Potter toy out of Schwarzenegger and Steve Rogers.
Did McDonald's ever release a Harry Potter?
Doesn't matter, even if they didn't. This is what it would look like.
That's only
I'm giving this Captain
But that's the most
America
American
Happy
thing
Meal
of all.
toy out of a Burger King.
But think about it. It's a foreign concept, Harry Potter, Americanized for an American fast food chain. That's very American. So that's how I feel about this one.
I'm going to do the most American thing I can do, and give not one single fuck.
Well done. Well done. And David, you
I give this rating of every single fucking drunk customer I got at my McDonald's.
Hold on, let me
Very
change my rating.
American.
I'm giving this a diabetes.
Diabetes.
out of 5.
A diabetes out of apple pie.
Oh my
All right, number
God,
12.
number 12.
Number 12.
That's what I'm talking about.
Most sacred law of hallowed land, right next to He Who Smelt the Dolphin. I love it. I love this one. It's pretty
very
okay.
American.
Very, very American. So you've got all the qualifications here. You've got an old white man with...
Which is the most American kind of man of all.
Yes, absolutely. And you've also got an American flag on his T-shirt. You've got people in the background who don't know what the fuck is going on.
You have space travel. We invented that. Thanks.
Yep, well, no, technically we didn't. Technically Russia did. We kind of made it better.
We made
Well, that's American. That's
we
American
invented
ripping
space.
off other things.
Oh, very true, David. Very, very true. He who smelled it.
He is wearing a very large watch. That's American.
Yeah, and some weird bracelet in front of it. I can't tell what that is.
He's wearing blue jeans. Blue jeans are American.
Very American.
No, technically they're black jeans.
They're still jeans.
Are they
Still
black?
American.
Are they black or are they just really dark?
Is this Buzz Aldrin trying to look like Steve Jobs? Because why does he look like Steve Jobs?
I don't think that's Buzz Aldrin.
I think that's what
Because
every...
Steve Jobs ripped off him, if you remember how Steve Jobs used to look like.
Oh!
Actually, you know what? I think that is Buzz Aldrin. You know what? He's such an American man. I'm gonna give him one. Neil Armstrong got there first out of.
I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna give this one a cracked iPhone that's still in use.
What?
And used to take selfies of American Pie fan fiction.
The first
I'm
thing
giving yes.
I don't know what the fuck I just said.
the first thing Bill finds in an iPhone that he just found is see if it has nude photos.
Oh, that's what I always look for on my own.
I'm giving
I always
yes.
look for that on my iPhone. I look for that because sometimes I get really drunk and I forget what I did on it the night before. So
Apparently he finds American Pie fan fiction.
I'm giving this a Duck Dodgers of the 24th and a half century.
Yes.
the most American of all centuries. David?
I'm gonna give this... It's gonna sound weird, but bear with me.
Yeah, as if the rest of them haven't sounded weird.
An old man rating, because that's what every single old man in America looks like when they reach that age.
I mean, but he's wearing very young clothes, though, for an old man.
And he's
Like,
actually...
most-
Alright, then I
and he
changed
looks
my
fit.
rating. Then I changed my rating. An old man trying to be hip in America.
That's very American.
That's very...
Very, very American.
I know Bill's gonna be that type of old man when he gets old.
Oh, God, yes.
So he's gonna
would-
wear his sunglasses and his backwards cap. And,
Oh, absolutely.
And his Hawaiian
Because-
shirts.
Because I told my dad, I was like, Dad, are you trying to look old? He's like, no, why? And I'm like, because you're wearing the traditional old man clothes. Golf shirt tucked into shorts when you go on vacation. Well, you know, it's like the traditional, like, summer on vacation old man clothes. Like the golf shirt tucked into the shorts and the long white tube socks and the sneakers. It's like, you trying to look old? Because that's so cliched, old man. You guys know what I'm talking about? Know what I'm saying?
I think so, yeah.
So, good on the Buzz Aldrin for fighting that stereotype. Which isn't very American of him, I guess, to fight stereotypes. So, I guess good on him. Let's move on to number 13.
Oh, no, it is very American because it represents one of the few people who actually try to be a good, decent person.
Well done, well done.
Snowjima.
Oh! Oh!
That's American.
This little girl is a true patriot. Hang on. Is she saluting the flag with her left hand? Communist!
What if she's left-handed? What if she's left-handed, Bill? No.
I'm just reading what this motherfucker's writing. Although, guys, does it just mean or does that house look really weird?
It looks like the top half is on top, is like over. It's
like the
it's
bottom-
like an overbite. It's like over the top, the first floor.
That house looks upside down to me. Aren't the bigger windows usually on the bottom floor?
Yes.
The snowmen look a little weird to me.
They look brown.
It almost looks like they're pulling the flag down.
Maybe it's...
Oh no!
She's saluting with the communist hand.
It's the attack of the snowmen from that Doctor Who episode, and they're destroying America for reasons.
Yeah, that makes sense. I agree, Dylan. I
For
agree.
reasons that are acceptable.
There's a satellite dish in the picture too. That's very
American.
Very, very American. I'm gonna give this one. Oh boy. I am going to give this one the General. You know those commercials for the General Insurance commercials? You know those?
Yeah, like
That's what I'm giving.
Race in time, call for the general now. Or
Yeah, those poorly produced CGI, like almost kind of public access TV commercials. Like
Yeah.
that's what this looks like. That's I'm giving that this.
You know, This is a very wintry picture, so naturally it reminds me of the most American of holidays, Christmas. And so I'm going to give I am going to give this picture one true patriot who stubbornly refuses to say happy holidays.
Also, by the way, Christmas is something that wasn't adopted in America until very late into its life.
Yeah, made it the most American thing.
It's hilarious that happened.
I'm giving this...
Because for the first couple of years of America's existence, we refused to celebrate it because it was considered a British thing.
I'm giving this
Thanksgiving be the most American holiday, and we kind of shit on Thanksgiving.
I mean, isn't Independence Day the most fucking American holiday?
No, it's fucking.
What about Memorial Day, Veterans Day?
Flag Day, Arbor
Flag Day.
Here's the thing about Memorial Day and Veterans Day. Those are the kind of days.
National Pancake Day.
Those are the kind of days that you wake up on that day and you look at the calendar and you're like, oh shit, it's that day.
Christmas, because spending and maxing out your credit card is very American.
It's very American.
Just go watch the Black Friday Bundaroo.
Yes, I'm giving. That's why I'm giving this.
Christmas.
That's why I'm giving this a Black Friday.
A Black Friday Bundaroo.
A Black Friday Bundaroo.
David, what's your rating?
I'm gonna give this a Yojima, the Iwo Jima ripoff that Stallone directed, trying to imitate Clint Eastwood's directing.
Well done, I like that a lot. Oh, number 14. Okay. That one is the best. That one is beefy, cheesy, and glorious. That's the highest. Amazing.
This is the most American thing ever to America.
Oh my God! Look at it. All right. So a couple things. Guns. Number one.
Jesus.
Attachments to the guns. Jesus. Mixing different meals because you've got lobster. What looks like a donut with M&Ms on top of it.
Like 3 different kinds of meat.
Yeah. Is that a potato over there?
Looks like a potato with bacon bits.
Yeah.
That's a potato.
Also, a cup of coffee and what seems to be an alcoholic beverage. So, very American.
Don't forget lobster.
And instead of a traditional steak knife, they have a fucking Rambo knife.
Absolutely. So I think all this is missing is an American flag, and it's good to go. There's no blue in there at all, so it fails that. So all that it's only missing that.
I love the caption.
Oh, if you're asking why does he need all those guns, then I have one question for you. Can you please say what are you guys rating this? I gave mine it's beefy, cheesy, and glorious. But if I had to give it an original rating, I would say that it is Bruce Willis after the movie Breakfast of Champions came out, because he was really depressed after the movie came out because it bombed.
I want to give this a Captain America, but I don't think it quite rises to that level. So I'm going to compromise and give it a Rob Liefeld Captain America.
Oh,
over-exaggerated.
Also,
detailed.
Also, Rob Liefeld had a fondness for overly large guns.
He did, and for Jesus. I have no evidence for that. By the way,
he may be Jewish for all we know.
Or an atheist.
You think they put?
Or a Skull Island worshiper. He could be that.
You think they put Jesus on that on purpose, or was it one of those things that happen sometimes?
I mean, unless they did. Oh, I get it. No, because the color of Jesus is
the color of Jesus. That's the movie title right there.
In that case.
Oh my God, that might be the episode title. The color of Jesus.
Because sometimes some crazy person in like Iowa will say, "I got a potato chip that looks like Jesus," and then everybody fucking like.
A crazy person.
Chaos.
I'm giving this a Todd McFarlane. He promotes, he overdoes it to a ridiculous degree. It looks really cool, but it just doesn't make any sense.
Absolutely. Well done.
So Todd McFarlane. I see.
Well done. Oh, I just skipped over one. Number 15. Let's move on. David, did you give this a score yet?
No, not yet.
All right, go ahead.
I'm going to give this a rating of Arnold Schwarzenegger, because this is how he believes the Terminator would eat breakfast, if the Terminator can eat breakfast. So he eats breakfast this way, because he's the Terminator.
Well done. Oh, wait, no, one more thing. There's an engraving of Texas on one of the magazines. That's pretty American.
Yeah, Texas is very American.
Texas is, even though we took it from another country.
Oh shit, you.
Well, that makes it even more American.
Right? Yes. Again, long proud history of blowing other people up. I'm telling you guys. like,
Number 15.
It's like our number one export is death.
Oh, holy shit! I didn't... Here, go to number 15. Tell me if you notice what's on that guy's shoulders.
A bald eagle.
I didn't notice that at first.
Eagle?
I mean, it's clearly... The problem is it's clearly photoshopped, so that's a problem.
Still, this image is fucking amazing.
It's pretty amazing. It's well put together.
This image is American with a capital A.
It contains the flag. It contains a naked white man, the proudest of all white men.
I'm gonna give this image one live performance by Guns N' Roses.
Andres and David?
I'm giving this a free bird. Free bird.
Yeah, free bird.
I'm giving this a rating of Apollo Creed, because this is probably where he rehearsed that "Living in America" dance at Mount Rushmore before he died in Rocky IV.
Which is probably what's going to happen to this guy if he trips and falls.
I'm going to give this a Terrence stamp from a parallel universe where he's American.
Altering origins, that's very American, especially in Hollywood.
Exactly. So Terrence Stamp in a parallel universe where he is American because of that scene from Superman 2 where General Zod changes the faces of Mount Rushmore into...
You know what's interesting about...
faces.
You know what's interesting about number 16?
What?
I don't find the image all that impressive, but the story is.
This soldier lost his right eye during an explosion in Afghanistan. Instead of being saddled with a disability, he fitted himself with an upgrade. Oh, that's great. That's great. I love it. This is pretty American. I'm gonna...
When you look into his eyes, you see you are greeted with the sight of America.
Greeted with the gaze of freedom.
If only he could do that to. If only he could do that to both eyes without going blind.
Oh. I am gonna give this one. You know, it'd be more extreme if he had a tattoo on that eye. If he got that tattooed onto his cornea.
Oh yeah, if his eye was the shield and then he tattooed Captain America holding it like onto the rest of his face.
Yes, exactly. That's pretty great. I mean, listen, this takes commitment. And also he's wearing some product placement. He's got an Adidas shirt on and he's wearing an Under Armour hat. He's got the sunglasses. He's got the weight on there that's being pressed. It's very American. I'm going to give this one... I'm going to give this one... Carl Weathers' arm from Predator that got shot off by the Predator.
Obviously.
Alright, I'm liking this.
I'm going to give it
shot it off.
Well, it could have been one of those... I guess you're right. Predator.
I'm gonna give this
it
one.
It could have been Schwarzenegger when they fucking did that thing they did after he was like, "You son of a bitch" at the beginning of the movie.
I'm gonna give.
You son of a.
I'm gonna give.
Tore his arm off.
Yeah.
Then Carl Weathers says, "You son of a bitch."
That's what you get for pushing too many pencils.
That's pretty great, Andres. That's pretty great. Dylan, what are you giving this?
I'm going to give this picture one inspirational speech by President Bill Pullman.
Well done. Andres?
See, I'm getting this Ray Harryhausen Cyclops from the Seventh Voyage of Sinbad because it's the greatest thing to ever have one eye.
Well done. David?
I think I already gave this a rating.
Oh, did you? What was
Apollo Creed rehearsing here at Mount Rushmore in preparation.
No, we're talking about number 16.
Oh, we moved on?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I didn't even look at the picture.
What is
Number 16?
Oh, yeah.
Eye. Under Armour. Adidas, that's very American. All Day I Dream About Sex, that's very American too.
Look at his eyeball, David.
What the fuck?
Read the caption.
Transplants, that's very American too.
Well, he lost an eye in battle.
Instead of being saddled with an upgrade. I don't know if this is American because this might be in the future, but actually, this happened in Back to the Future 2. Getting upgrades on your body with biomechanics. That's very American in Back to the Future 2.
So then you're giving this one Back to the Future too.
Hold on.
So you're giving it an inferior sequel?
No.
You're giving it a 2015 out of 1985?
I got it. I'm gonna give this a bootlegged Big Boss from Metal Gear.
All right. A Japanese-created character bootleg. Very American.
A character that is American. But,
with one eye.
With one eye. Created by a Japanese man who loves America, by the way.
Why does Hideo Kojima love America so much?
I don't know.
Do you really need to ask Bill?
Oh, no, I guess I
Because
don't.
it's America, Bill. Come
This
on.
whole time, we've been talking about why America's so great.
Then you won't ask why this guy loves... See, we fucking nuked his ancestors, and that man still loves America.
That's how awesome America is, when we have people that we nuked love us in the end.
They realized that it was for their own damn good.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God, I hope we don't have any Japanese listeners.
We by the way, we do.
And now they make cartoons for us.
I give that statement one Harry Truman.
All right, let's move on to number 17.
Oh, I already got my rating for number 17.
Number 17's awesome.
Here we have a leaked still shot from the new Justice League. The script is kind of a mess.
All
right.
It's how we like to handle our adaptations, by making a complete mockery out of the source material.
To be fair, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb, you know?
Couple things. Number one, there's a penis in the water. So that's
Really?
Look at it. The shape of the water looks like a penis.
Bill, you see penises everywhere.
Yeah, it looks like a crooked...
Look at it! It does!
It looks like a crooked penis,
There's two
Bill.
balls under them, and there's a shaft, and there's a head on top of the picture. It's a penis.
It kind of looks like a torch when you look at the rest of the water behind them.
Actually, it looks like that lightsaber from The Force Awakens.
Oh, yeah.
That's very American.
Very.
I can't think of a clever joke for this one, so I'm going to give this picture one deep apology to our Japanese listeners.
I'm gonna... Okay, I have a problem with it. Why is Batgirl in the Justice League? She was never a member of the Justice League.
Well,
Maybe she
neither
just-
is that...
I don't think
Who is
it's
that
supposed
next?
to be.
Who's
Maybe
that
I
next to Black Canary and Supergirl? Aquaman's wife?
Is that Poison Ivy?
Maybe they're just,
No, I think it's Aquaman's wife.
maybe they're just tagging along, you guys.
Nah.
I think this was supposed to be DC characters in general.
Maybe
Hold on,
Also,
Robin
why-
is here.
Also, why does fucking Aquaman have black hair?
that ain't right.
Because dyeing your hair from blonde to black is very American.
Because
True.
Jason Momoa does. No.
Oh,
Jason
yeah, but this is not the Jason Momoa Aquaman, though, Dylan.
How do you know? It's pretty far away. No.
I'm gonna give this one. Oh God, I need to think of a DC reference now.
I'm giving this a Batman and Robin out of Schumacher.
God fucking damn it! That was my rating.
I am gonna give this one that moment from Justice League where Batman interrogated the foreign soldier, and the foreign soldier didn't think that he spoke his language. Then Batman revealed that he did, and then there was like that zoom in on the guy's face, and you could see Batman reflected in that. It's pretty American. So I'm gonna give that scene out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
So the Bat Psych?
The Bat Psych.
Psych!
Psych, that's my rating. Did everybody give a rating?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not me.
Oh, David, go ahead.
I'm gonna give this a rating of Adam West, because this is probably what would have happened if they led up to Justice League.
If there was a DC Cinematic Universe in the 60s, probably.
Yeah.
Originally, I was gonna say Joel Schumacher, because this is probably what would happen if he directed Justice League, but Andres already used the Joel Schumacher.
Very true. Alright, let's move on to number 18.
Stealing other people's ideas, that's very American.
Yes! Very, very well pointed out.
Here's the problem with number 18. That man looks like, in the process of putting his magazine in his gun, he shit himself, and now he's wondering what he's going to do about the situation.
Yeah, this picture confuses me. It's so wait.
He's imagining himself. He's imagining his future self killing his past self.
For shitting himself.
For shitting himself.
How American?
Not because he does not want to allow himself the chance to embarrass himself. Instead,
Also,
we like to hide it away with
also,
murder.
there's an image of like a wolf faded over all of it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Shit, what the fuck? This picture. There's 2 wolves. There's one. Yeah.
No,
wait a second.
what the fuck is that
There's
thing?
3.
Oh, there's
Whoa,
a moon.
there's
a
a
moon.
bunch of wolves. There's a moon. There's a forest line. This picture doesn't make any sense.
This
Then
thing
again,
is
neither does America.
This thing is fucking
So-
with me.
Because America transcends logic. So I'm gonna give this one a dead Spock. Out of dead Zachary Quinto Spock, to be specific. Because I think Zachary Quinto's British, so
In
it's
reference to both what this image looks like and the American obsession with overeating, I give this picture one big runny dump.
okay.
Considering how surreal and fucked up looking this is, I'm giving this a David Lynch.
David Hernandez, what is your score?
I'm gonna give this a rating of Bruce Campbell. Shop smart. Shop S smart.
Well done. Also, why isn't he wearing a Walmart uniform?
Because he's having a photo done at Walmart. He doesn't work for Walmart.
Oh, I see. Okay, Oh, I see. Okay, I thought this was a. No, it says professional. Oh, I see. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. See.
I got you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, number 19.
Bill's
We're
got
2
you.
away.
You never
This
thought
is-
he'd say
this
that.
is This is the penultimate picture. Who we lose? We lost somebody.
We lost somebody?
We lost Andres. Oh, Dylan, you switched the Superman picture to your account picture.
Yeah, I did that a while ago.
Well done. I wasn't looking at Skype. Alright, we're missing Andres, so let's take a brief break. Hang on.
We lost the Mexican while talking about America.
That's very
Oh.
American, having a Mexican being deported.
Oh!
No, you have to leave this in.
Oh, I might have to. That was pretty good.
That's the second most offensive thing anybody said in this video.
The irony is that Andres ain't even that Mexican. He's the whitest Mexican we all know.
And we still deported him. David, you're next.
I'm not even Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're Salvadorian, so it's close enough.
Nope.
America!
That's American close enough.
No, Bill, we have a
Yeah.
specific prejudice against Mexicans. It's weird.
Oh, do we?
It's a strange thing that happened. We don't mind the Canadians, though. Which we should.
No, because Canadians... Yeah, but most Canadians are white, though. So
We're guarding the wrong border. No,
Yeah, no, but that's also American. We send them across the Canadian border because we forgot that there's a difference. Because we only worry about America.
one of these people brought us delicious food. The other people sent us Justin Bieber. Why are we not guarding that border?
Huh. Well said.
Stupidity, that's American.
So Andres is gone. Maybe we should just move on and then hope he comes back.
Yeah, I guess we should.
I already have a rating for it, for the next picture.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah, well,
number
let's
19,
talk-
we're either looking at a very large truck or a very small woman.
I think either way, it's very American.
Midgets, very American.
Yes, absolutely.
I love midgets.
Look at Peter Dinklage. Very
Even though
American.
he's British.
Is he British?
Yeah!
Are you, really? I did not know that. I thought it was American.
Peter Dinklage is British.
Andre says he's back.
The Dink. Let's look up the Dink. Alright, fine. I'll just look up Peter Dinklage.
Chaos.
Andre, so you back in the call?
He says he's back, but I think he needs us to add him back to the call. Like he can still access the chat because
Because
logic?
Because America.
Hey, what happened, man?
The internet crapped out for whatever reason.
Crapped out. That's also American.
like,
The terrorists tried to take me down, but I did not let them.
see, we thought
We
that
thought
the border patrol had finally come for you, and we were.
we made an immigration joke while you were away.
That's the American way.
we
That's the American.
we made fun of you behind your back. We would have rather done it in front of your back, but
Saying things behind your back is very American.
Wait, in front of your back? How does that work?
You stand behind
You're
someone,
in front
Bill, and talk to their back.
Yeah, no, but that's what behind your back means.
So
I don't understand this!
that's very American. Not understanding anything. That's American.
David, is this going to become your new chaos theory?
I don't know.
That's America.
That's very American.
That's very. For the rest of this chat, yes, that will be my it thing.
See, nobody could have predicted that he would have said something in front of your back. Now that's America.
Oh my god.
Now that's American chaos theory. That's going to be the title of my autobiography, American Chaos Theory.
So, Andres, while you were gone...
You do plan on having some America in your America photo gallery, right? Hello?
I'd say I really hate that man, that American.
I really hate that man. Well, you're not American, so fuck you. You don't deserve to be not hateful.
And the book will generate...
Even though being hateful is very American.
The book will generate controversy. That's very American, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rednecks complaining I'm not real American.
So, Andres, what we determined is that this woman is either a midget or that truck is enormous.
She can't even reach the handle.
So if we're gonna... if you look at scale in the background...
I just found a transformer.
A transformer!
What? No!
I think this picture is overrated.
Just like America!
Oh, so it's
Andres,
very American.
Andres, get out of this call.
Yeah, you're being deported again.
If you don't like it, you can get out.
That's also American. Get out.
You can't get out of this truck though because there's no way to get out. Once you're in there, you're in for good.
If you try to get out, you just fall.
If you don't like it, you're fucked. I'm sorry.
Which jumping out is not American at all. We stay where we are, damn it.
Actually, it's very American if you're an action hero like Schwarzenegger.
The only time you can jump in a situation that involves a car is when you're jumping over and sliding over the hood.
Oh,
the
shit.
thing about this truck is that it is large enough to where you can seat like 10 people, yet still has a bed on the back for hauling furniture and the like.
Yeah. Also,
usually you have to sacrifice one of these things in order to have the other.
This runs on the tears.
I have 2 ratings for this.
I think this truck runs on the tears of those who have been denied freedom.
I think this.
And this truck is there to battle for their freedom.
I think this.
So this truck will continue to drive as long as freedom is needed.
I thought this truck ran on the blood of dead terrorists, but.
Well, that too. It's a dual. It can run on either.
It runs in the blood of Middle Eastern children.
No, that's what it uses. That's what it uses as windshield wiper fluid.
Okay. What's everybody's rating? I'm gonna give this one.
I got really uncomfortable.
I'm gonna give this one.
Hey, like American Sniper. That's American.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this one. Does anybody have a rating ready to go? Because
I do.
I'm giving this a Mark
got 2
Wahlberg.
ratings.
I'm gonna give this one Optimus Prime.
I got 2 ratings. Here's my first one. I give it a rating of Arnold Schwarzenegger because I'm pretty sure this was his baby truck toy when he was a baby.
Andres?
Oh, wait, I got a second one.
Wahlberg.
Oh yeah, wait, what's your second one, Dave?
I don't know if it's as clever, but I'm gonna give this a rating of Ryan Reynolds because I'm pretty sure that truck is in Deadpool.
What?
That's not as clever. Okay, Andres.
I also don't understand it.
I'm giving this Mark Wahlberg. However, if I could give it a video as a rating, it would be this one.
Oh god.
I'm pretty sure this is exactly how the American Revolution went down.
The transporter refueled. What? Oh, it's an ad.
Eat that, redcoats.
Exaggerating American history. That's American.
Here's some 12,000.
Oh my god!
Here's some 12,000 pounds of America, bitch. 1,500 horsepower.
See, that commercial could have been a little bit more American if George Washington had rode in on the back of an enormous bald eagle, firing dual-wielded machine guns.
Even better, I saw this one edit. I saw this one, like, GIF edit where it's that commercial, but they photoshopped Osama bin Laden on one of those British red coats.
It's great. It's great.
I'm going to give this one an Iron Giant, because the Iron Giant liked to eat junk in a junkyard, and you could fit a lot of junk in that trunk. You know what I'm saying?
So what are you going to do with all that junk inside that truck?
Greasy fat.
Oh shit! I didn't think this far ahead. Damn it! I don't know. Does anybody want any junk? Free junk. That's very American. Desperation. All right, guys.
Selling used bootlegged stuff. That's American too.
All right, all right, guys. It's time for the final picture.
Yeah.
Is everybody ready? I don't know if I am.
It's great.
I don't think I'm ready.
It's great.
Hang on, wait. All right, number 20.
Like America.
Does anybody got a quarter? Oh.
One of those little machines you see at like fucking gas stations and shit where you put in a quarter and you get a gumball, but this time it's bullets.
All right, I have a problem with this one.
This kind of goes against everything that Chris Rock suggested.
All right, I have problems with this one. First things first, it's yellow, which America is never. America is never yellow. Because it's never scared.
However, what is yellow are Asians who work for us by providing us consumerist products.
Holy shit, that was fucking racist.
Did Andres just say yellow? Yellow?
Andres, would you like to reclaim the prize? Would you like to take this prize? This prize is for the most offensive thing I've ever heard.
Yes, I will.
All right, yeah, here you go.
This picture reminds me.
Why so superior in every way?
Oh, God.
This picture reminds me of one of the most American things ever said that, oddly enough, was said by an Australian. Mr. Jim Jeffries, who said...
Oh, Jesus.
Mr. Jim Jeffries, who said, "Fuck off, I like guns."
Also, it says use quarters only, very American, specifying an American currency.
I got a rating that is... I'm going to try to top
What else would you use?
Andres' insensitivity.
Oh, I gotta come up with a good rating for this.
I'm going to give this one Charlton Heston out of 5. Oh, no.
I'm gonna give this one. I don't know. I don't know what to give this one. I wish it was better. I really do, because
since it's at the end of the list, I feel like this should have been earlier, and instead this picture should have been Superman saying "fuck your culture."
You know what I wish they would stop doing? I wish a lot of these lists would stop doing. Stop counting from 1 to 20 and start at 20 and go to 1.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
You bastards.
Yeah, you fuckholes.
Why don't you go back to Jersey?
Yeah.
Fucking
I'm gonna give this one. Damn, I don't know what to give this one, guys.
I'm giving this a G1 Megatron.
I'm gonna say that this one is in the houses of all the action movie stars because they never run out of bullets, because they've always got American currency at hand to supply their fight for freedom. America!
There's always a problem though when they run out of correct change.
Oh, well then they just kill their enemies and steal their change. Very American.
This conversation has made me realize that America is very Klingon.
Yes. Which is strange because they were based on Russians.
I was watching an episode of fucking Deep Space Nine earlier today, and they're playing baseball, and fucking the captain's like, "Let's hear some." He's basically telling his team to taunt the other team, and they're all doing the whole like swing, bata, 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 and then Worf just goes, "Death to our enemies." And there's this other part where this guy ran past home, but his foot didn't actually touch the plate, and the guy who was supposed to tag him out, Nog, he said, "What do I do now?" And Worf's like, "Find him and kill him."
Great. All right, guys. Well, that's the 20.
Wait, I didn't even give my rating.
Oh, I'm sorry, David.
It's
God
really hard.
damn it!
It's really hard for us to acknowledge your presence since we don't really do that often.
Oh, you dirty bitch.
David, I'm sorry. I keep
All right,
forgetting you.
here's my racially insensitive rating. Hopefully it will top Andres.
I really hope it's offensive to Latinos because you two are Latino, and that'd just be really funny.
Unless I change the location, but I'm sticking with my original location. I'm going to give this a rating of Iraqi kids, because this is the only candy available to them.
Oh my God, David!
Well, I guess they're just.
That was amazing.
Well, I guess they're
it was
just
horribly offensive, but it was amazing.
I guess they're just gonna have to bite the bullet.
Oh God!
Please tell me you didn't steal that from somebody. I want that to be.
Google it. I didn't steal it. I just made it up.
Oh God, that's great. I love it. Oh, we can't top that, so we're gonna stop it there, and we're gonna move on to the next thing. Now,
shouldn't we rate this entire list?
I'm giving this entire
I give this
Chuck
list,
Norris.
I give this list 1 Jim Gaffigan waiting in line at Cinnabon.
I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna give this whole list that security guard that takes himself way too seriously, who sits outside of malls and kicks homeless people out of the entryway, because he's the most American man in the world. And he kind of is a microcosm of everything American. Takes himself too seriously and kicks those out who need help. Also, he represents consumerism because he's outside of a mall.
Please let me go last on this. I got another perfect rating.
All right.
Here's another
one. Fine.
A Big Mac that's lasted for a good 3 months, but is still perfect to eat because of all those unnatural, unneeded chemicals. But god damn it, it still tastes good.
It's turned into toxic waste, but you still eat it.
It's like that thing even good anymore.
It's like the fucking Blob. You have to eat it with a spoon now.
It's like that Krabby Patty from that episode of SpongeBob that they found under the grill, and Mr. Krabs is like, it's still good.
There's green slime growing on it.
Ew, it's old and gross. Look at that man over there.
I think you try to yell at me. I think it's gaining intelligence of some kind. I think there's some a colony growing on there.
Oh, all right. Who's up next? Who's up next?
David.
I've lost track. All right, David, you're last, so go ahead.
Right. I'm gonna give this a rating of a very tight Jean-Claude Van Damme, because there's nothing tighter than Jean-Claude Van Damme's ass.
All right.
I don't know how that's American, but I love it.
The reason I gave this list to Jim Gaffigan standing in line in a Cinnabon is because it looked great, and then it was kind of disappointing.
Oh. Well done, Dylan. That's the best one. That's the winner right there. All right, so listen.
Like Bill's sexual encounter.
David, at least mine wasn't a hallucination.
You bad motherfucker.
Brought on my week.
Shots.
Brought on my week old.
Hashtag Thug Life right there.
Shots fired. Shots received.
Death accepted. Alright, so here's the thing. We're really far in. This took way longer than I thought it was going to take.
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do.
Just like the war in Vietnam.
Oh!
What we're going to do.
Alright, here's the thing.
Hold on, Bill.
Here's
Thug Life.
What? Thug Life? What is... Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. That is the best. That is simply the best. Alright, we have to end on that one. Alright. Andres, by the way.
Yes.
I need you to make an agreement with me on the podcast, that way you can't go back on it. When we meet up in person on Tuesday, when you fly out here,
yes.
The first thing I'm going to say to you is, what up, A? I'm going to go up to you, and we're going to do the Jazz Will handshake.
Yes.
Hey.
Now, you have to remember...
The thing where we do the high five and go, psh.
Yep.
Okay.
I've been practicing.
Hold on. Does that handshake involve physical contact? I forgot.
Obviously.
Okay.
Yes. It does.
Okay.
In case you need a refresher, This will be in the description for those of you. I mean, most of you probably know.
I just realized.
It's pretty iconic.
I just realized Andres never asked why we asked him if he had a Yankees cap the other night.
Oh, why don't you explain that while I try and find this video clip?
Because we had this idea that the entire trip that Bill would dress like Indiana Jones and we would dress Andres up the short round.
Oh, he knows he like the Jones.
At least he's not dressed as Marianne.
I just feel like the most horrific, like, racist thing. Oh, God,
I just love that you never asked. That was the best.
And then we were going to dress Adam up as Kate Capshaw.
Oh my God! I really hope this video I just clicked on is. Oh my God! Please be it.
Are we still recording?
Please be it.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God! All right, guys, look at this video clip. Andres, this is a handshake, but the context is hilarious.
Right.
Because it's not from Fresh Prince.
Tiger Woods.
Oh my God.
There.
How did you?
Oh, they.
Oh.
That's the best.
Bill,
That is the best.
you know when they...
How did you know to look for Tiger Woods?
Bill,
I didn't. it just popped up.
Bill, you know when the fucking, after he did it the first time, they played a slow motion replay of him and the guy doing the Fresh Prince 5. Right when they did that, a fucking ad popped up on my screen that said, "It's still an epidemic."
Oh my God. I need a minute. I'm gonna puke.
Oh, that McDonald's is coming back to haunt you, Bill.
I was scared.
Physically.
No, don't do it again, Dylan. Don't do it.
I wasn't afraid to die.
Do it.
Oh,
Just do it.
No, I'm not doing it. All right, hang
Nothing's
on.
impossible.
All right, I'm good.
Don't let
I'm
your
good.
puke be puke.
Bill, yesterday
So then
you
I
said
shouldn't
today.
puke. All right, here's what we're gonna do.
Tomorrow you said, wait, what? No,
Yesterday you said today.
We were gonna make we're gonna do another segment where we go through the schedule for the upcoming G-Fest. We were gonna go through the
does
different
anybody
events.
have that
and,
link?
Yes, I have.
I assumed you would,
Shit.
since you know
I
it was your idea.
Let me find.
Well, Andres, why don't we just make it part of the news and just do a breakdown of the important stuff?
Sure thing.
Because if we do, we're not doing let's pick like the 3 most important things that are going to happen at this year's G-Fest.
Oh, I haven't.
Or our favorite.
I haven't
things.
actually
Alright.
built it yet. So.
We'll take a look at it now and pick out the thing that you think is your favorite.
Wonder what
from each,
Andres will say.
Yeah, I know. I really, really wonder.
Yeah, although I'm really scared about announcing it, considering the last time we announced something G-Fest related.
Oh, yeah, but yours is it's a lock though, right? I mean, so was ours to be fair.
Yes.
My favorite part is going to be registration. No,
All I can
Alright.
say, guys, check out my review for Night of the Fire Beast. Look at the description, and there's the announcement.
man, if
Well, Andres, you know what? I would say it.
they're doing like a 50th anniversary celebration of Godzilla at 9 o'clock on Friday morning.
I mean,
means I would
camera?
I meant Gamera, which means I would have to wake up at 9 o'clock on Friday morning.
Yeah, no, we're not doing
Well,
that.
they pretty much have every hour. It looks like every hour they're playing a different Gamera movie in the what's it called, Midway Room, whatever that
okay,
is.
so that's what they're doing at
What was the midway room
at
again?
9 a.m.
I completely forgot.
So at
Ooh,
9
G-Fast's Death Game. Oh, we gotta go there.
Oh, we're definitely gonna do that.
We gotta support Baker, man.
We have to do that.
He may not be there in person, but he will be there in spirit.
We have to wear
So
his
at
colors. I'm gonna get my.
9
I'm gonna get my fucking Moosla
So
tattoo.
at 9 a.m. they're playing Gamera the Brave. At
And then they're playing Gamera the Invincible.
oh
at
shit,
12.
at 10:30 they're playing Gamera versus Guerra.
Oh, God. We'll make one of those. Don't worry, boys. We'll make one of those.
Are we gonna attempt the Symphonic Fury that everyone's been talking about? Everyone but us has been talking about.
No, because you have to pay to get in there.
So kind of like that Ifukube concert.
Apparently
it's a
Baragon's
sequel
turning
to that.
50 this year and nobody cares.
Jeff Zornow cared since he made a poster for it, along with a poster for Astro Monster.
Well, apparently Kevin Horn and August Ragone care because they're doing a panel about Baragon and Frankenstein Conquers the World.
We'll go to that as well. All right, let's move on from this. We can talk about this off recording where it'll be less boring for the listeners. And David, David won't be trying to kill himself either.
I know. Yes.
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 I'm agreeing with you, and I don't even know.
I know that.
David, you literally were gone for 10 minutes, and I didn't even know.
Oh, you son of a motherfucker!
David, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We just went over all the things that we're going to be doing in G-Fest while you're sad in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
With no money.
I got some money, but
McDonald's.
I spend it on.
I got things to do. I got my PlayStation Vita. I'm gonna play.
You know what a noob.
I had this image in my head of all this like cheerful footage of us at G-Fest, intercut with Dave sitting alone in a McDonald's.
Oh, you.
The lonely man theme playing.
Technically, I wouldn't be sitting like alone. I'd be behind the counter.
No, you go to McDonald's when you're not working. That's what it is.
No, motherfucker, I'll go to In-N-Out, not my workplace.
All right,
Narrating a
Andres,
double and some dude comes
Bill, do you have In-N-Out chains over there?
No, we don't have those out here. I went to one with Andres when I was in California.
I feel bad for you now.
It was alright. I wasn't crazy about it. It was fine.
In-N-Out?
It's kind of like Five Guys, except they have milkshakes.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, so you do it? So you have a Five Guys over there?
We have lots of Five Guys over here.
We have Five Guys here too.
I know at least 10 guys.
Because we have Five Guys here too, and it's expensive as shit.
It's expensive as shit here too.
Why did we eat there?
Because I don't remember.
This isn't even good.
This isn't even good.
Because we had to eat enough for 5 guys.
Oh. We went to Five Guys, and in the morning we got McDonald's breakfast.
Bill said, something smells like balls.
It was pretty shitty.
Smells like balls.
All right. So, Andreas, hit us up with the rest of the news, and then let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so Shout Factory has released a new website called Shout Factory TV, where it's a free streaming service, and recently they uploaded every episode of Ultra Q and Ultra 7 on their website, along with several episodes of Mystery Science Theater 3000 and a lot of original video special bonus behind the scenes featurettes that you would see on their DVDs.
They uploaded Ultra Q?
Ultra Q and Ultra 7.
Black and white, not in color.
Well, don't just sit there with your arms crossed behind your head. Give me a link.
I feel like I wasted money now. I should have waited. Then again, I'm impatient now because I'm American.
So it's a free service. So you can just go to the website and watch whatever you want.
Yeah, according to.
They should upload Jew Ranger and then all the other.
Looks like yeah.
Okay.
My new website.
Cool.
I'm starring this shit.
I have most.
It's like don't bother with the DVD release. Just stream it.
Word. I have most. I have most. What's going on?
It's hilarious because you keep trying to speak and then somebody says something.
I have most Mystery Science Theater bootleg, so I'm good.
All right.
That's all I had to say.
I have a funny feeling that Bill lives by the philosophy that pussy's pussy. Don't care if it's clean, dirty, wide, just small.
I mean, I don't know how you got that from the fact that I own Mystery Science Theater bootleg.
Here's what threw me off. It's that you don't care about quality. You just care about the release.
Bill, guess what?
It's fine. It's Mystery Science Theater. I'm not watching it for the stellar picture quality.
Guess what brilliant British sci-fi show is on shoutfactorytv.com.
Hang on. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Yes.
Don't tell me. Is it the Sarah Jane Adventures?
No, it's even worse. It's that K9 show.
Oh my god, that was my next guess! That was my next guess! By the way, it's not British, it's Australian.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Explains a lot.
Which is why it's shit, because everything that comes out of Australia is dangerous and horrible. Like Crocodile Dundee 3 in Los Angeles.
Oh, no, they only have...
Whatever that movie
never
is
mind.
called. What?
I thought... Never mind what I
Alright,
thought.
so we're gonna move on?
Yeah, I think this is cool. I'll definitely be watching some stuff on
Oh,
it.
shit, I'm gonna watch Ultra.
Bill, you can finally get into Ultra 7.
Is the original Ultraman?
No.
Because Shout Factory does not own the rights to that.
I thought Andres already got you into that.
I watched the first episode.
Just the first episode?
Did
Bill,
you
you
not
don't
watch the fucking video, David?
I may have skimmed through it.
Bill, you don't have to watch all of one show before you start on the other one either. You could start watching a little Ultra 7 and it'd be fine. There's no big...
No, I'm
there's
not
no
saying
big
that I do. I'm just saying I would
continuity
like
thing
to watch the rest of Ultraman.
There's no big continuity thing that you need to know.
I mean, that wasn't my concern. My concern was, like, I'd like to watch the rest of Ultraman in addition to all this
Well,
other
you can
stuff.
get it for $5 at Walmart.
Yeah, but I don't want to do
Meantime,
that.
It involves walking and driving.
Then I gotta go into Walmart and go through that mental state where it's like,
I'm
God,
in Walmart.
I'm so depressed that I'm going into Walmart. Look at these sad fucks
Bill.
around me.
Bill.
My God, I
Bill.
am these sad fucks.
In the
Why?
meantime, you...
Based on what you just said, I just came up with the perfect tagline for your SOS anthology origin movie.
All right, this movie that I never thought of making until now.
Don't worry.
Go ahead.
Even if you don't agree to make this movie, we will get someone else to play you. Because
I'm sure
that's how Hollywood works.
Can I get final call on who plays me?
No.
Okay, well, we'll reach an agreement in some way.
All right, fine.
Let's see. This is
Amanda. David, I'm waiting with bated breath for what the tagline.
okay, then you won't be impressed because I just made it on the spot and it's probably not that great. This will be a tentative tagline. Okay, the fact that you said you're too lazy to walk to Walmart, search.
No, that's not what I said. That's what Andre said in my vernacular.
Oh yeah, and that generates the tagline, Bill, keep it in America. Because walking to Walmart is just too great an effort.
that's not
You don't
bad.
get any say. You don't get any say over who plays you. You get to be played by Richard Simmons. No.
Now I'm curious, Bill. Who do you want to play you?
If I had a choice, Idris Elba.
I had a black. I had a black actor.
Wrong color, Bill.
Bill, I had a black actor in mine too, but
Well, it'll be fine. Just give him contact lenses in his eyes. Then we'll have sin color eyes. That fixes all of the problems that we have with not looking like
Bill.
No.
Bill.
What?
I had a black actor in mine too, but I was picturing more a guy like Carlton playing you.
Oh my God, I would kill for Alfonso.
No. Carlton is more like me.
Play me in a movie.
You just say you want.
Yeah, no. I'm more like Will. Yes, Dylan, I'm aware I just said I wanted Carlton to kill me. Word slipped. It's not a Freudian slip. It was just a regular slip. Don't overanalyze it, you dickhead.
So it was
you.
a lady's undergarment, because that's what a slip is.
Dylan, I hate you so much right now. Like, my level of hatred has gone over how much I hate Superman Returns, and is slowly seeping into how much I
bet
hate.
you in a parallel universe, Bill hates Godzilla 2014, but loves Superman Returns.
Yeah, that's Mirror Universe Bill. He also has a goatee, whereas our universe's Bill can't grow facial hair.
So
and
evil!
he's short and skinny.
My Mirror Universe self has no facial
No, I imagine I'm more short and like I have like a really noticeable fat prop, like not like what I have now where I'm just
anywhere.
It's like I'm just like I'm shaped like an olive.
My Mirror Universe self is just such a nice guy.
No, I think
he wears his cap forwards.
I actually had to do that today at work because the district manager came into.
Or Bill just wears the cap sideways. No, Bill. I think in this parallel universe, you'd actually be fat and obese. Because in all seriousness aside, when I met you in California, I was actually surprised how thin you were. I was really worried about you.
That's what they both.
You know,
said
I had
too.
I had the same reaction. I thought he was fatter. Until I met him.
He was
Bill,
taller.
I was so concerned that I was ready to ask you if you wanted to go to McDonald's on the spot. I'll buy you 20 Big Macs if you wanted to.
Bill, you
We did go to McDonald's.
Oh, we
that
did,
night,
but
though.
I didn't offer to buy you shit though.
I know you should have, because I would have taken you up
It's
on it
like,
too.
oh shit, he's wasting away. I need to feed him.
He saw like a vaguely healthy human male, and he was like, "Oh shit, he's not obese. He's gonna die." Somebody give that man a
He's
sandwich.
like that fucking villain. He's like that fucking
Oh my
villain
God,
from
he's gonna
Codename Kids
die.
Next Door.
Oh, John Travolta like.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, he's gonna die.
Okay. I have a problem with this ShoutFactoryTV.com.
Yeah.
It's not American enough.
Yeah, no, in their episode list for Ultra 7, they have the episode The Man from V3 listed as episode 12, when in reality it is episode 13, and episode 12 was lost.
We should probably.
That means
have
every
him killed.
episode is
After that is
actually
this
the one episode next.
Technically,
the first 11 episodes on this list are correctly numbered. Everything after that got fucked.
technically,
like,
episode 12 is not lost.
So 13
Not
is 12,
lost. Pulled.
14 is 13, 15 is 14, 16 is 15.
Yes, number 48 should be number 49.
Ugh, something smells like
Those
balls.
sons of bitches.
Those bastards.
What a horrible
Only-
world. What a horrible world. of
Only because
inaccuracy.
Japan is apparently offended at episode 12.
Bill, you have to watch this show. For God's sakes, the name
Huh?
of episode 43 is The Terrifying Super Simian.
That's pretty great. I should probably watch this show.
I'm pretty sure children did.
But do you imagine how much porn there is on the internet? Like, who has time to watch half of the stuff?
Episode...
Like, there is so
All that
much
porn isn't going to watch itself.
Listen to some of
Exactly.
these titles. Episode 30, The Devil Who Dwells in a Flower. Although technically that should be episode 31, The Bastards.
Now, do you have that?
I love how you
Dylan, do you
specify
have-
it every
Dylan,
time.
do you have the series on? Do you have the official DVD?
I do.
Then you should
Plus-
bring it over.
Plus I had Dave send me the pulled episode 12.
Oh, I uploaded it on YouTube. You can find it.
Wait, why does Japan find it offensive?
Should I tell
of
them
how
or
they-
leave it alone?
The
Because how
aliens
they-
had all these radiation scars, and they thought it would be offensive to survivors of Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because they're
All right,
pussies.
I'll support that because we on this podcast don't like to offend the Japanese at all. We like to respect.
Right, I've never said anything that might lead to...
No, never. We're very respectful to the Japanese.
Very respect-
Absolutely,
They're
positively.
Bill, you gotta at least
respectful
watch...
to Hideo Kojima and his ripoffs.
Bill, you gotta at least watch the first 3
Absolutely.
episodes, because the third one is the one that you already saw a little bit of when he's fighting Ella King.
When what is that? When his head explodes
Yeah.
or whatever?
No,
He
the
makes,
head,
like, this
the
death
head falls
cry?
off, and then its blood explodes.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I reacted to so violently. I was like, that motherfucker's blood just
Oh,
exploded.
yeah, I still have the several of the first 10 episodes on my external hard drive. I'll definitely bring it over.
Oh yeah, you definitely should. I'll copy and paste them and Photoshop.
You know what I really hate about the shout?
Barbara Streisand's head onto all the characters. What?
I said,
Sorry.
you know what I really hate about Shout Factory's release
I thought
of
he was
Ultra
about to say-
7?
I thought he said, you know what I really hate about y'all? And I'm like, damn.
Oh,
What?
No, he said that many times. David, go ahead.
no, I said, you know what I really hate about Shout Factory's release of Ultra 7? Is the fucking subtitles.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Whoever wrote and coded those subtitles should have been fired. Because
Yeah, the ones for Jew Ranger weren't
no,
great either.
are you
There were a
kidding?
couple
No,
of weird errors.
the subtitles for
The
Jew
ones
Ranger were
for Jew-
excellent.
The ones for Jew Ranger are fucking great. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
I had a couple moments where I was like, this is kind of...
Wait,
Well,
are
that's
you, are you
because-
talking about the translation or like the amount of time you were given to read the subtitles?
Oh, no, I was talking about the...
Oh,
translation.
sometimes
I don't give a
Japanese
shit about the
people-
translation. What I give a shit about is the amount of time you're given to read the subtitles. And you're
See, I'm the opposite. I'm like, I'd rather all the grammar and everything be fine and then have to pause it. I'm cool with that.
so you enjoy pausing your subtitles?
No, if I have to, and as long as it's, like, legible.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
weird.
Andre, show him the Shout Factory release of Ultra 7, then he'll get pissed.
When the fuck did
I don't
Weird-
have the. I don't.
Wait,
When-
who has the Shout Factory release of Ultra 7?
Dylan.
I do.
Oh.
Dylan.
Who the
That-
fuck?
that-
I have the TNT English dub bootleg.
Captain Caveman over here.
When the fuck did Weird Al have a television show? ShoutFactoryTV.com has The Weird Al Show available for streaming.
I saw one clip of that.
No, isn't it new?
Bill, good news.
Maybe.
If you ever plan to make a show, at least Shout Factory will pick it up. Because if they gave Weird Al a show, they'll give you one.
He's right.
Weird Al
because
is
Weird
talented.
Al sucks and has. Yeah, because Weird Al has no fan base whatsoever.
Andres.
Are you saying I'm as David? Are you saying I'm as talented as Weird Al?
Yeah, because ripping off other music is American.
Andres, they got.
I rip it off and they make it better.
They got 2 Super Robot shows on here, Andres.
Let me guess. Johnny Sacco is one of them.
Ultra 7.
No, actually, it's one that I've heard of and one that I've never heard of. It's Guy King and Vanguard Ace.
Oh, okay. I have Guy King, and I've been kind of interested in checking out the Vanguard Ace. It's not the show itself, but it's kind of like a trilogy of compilation movies for both of them.
Also, I don't know if this is a thing or is Star Zinger a robot show? They don't show.
Stars.
They don't show a picture of a robot, so I don't know if it is or not. Yeah.
No, but all three.
He sounds like the greatest Yo Mama player.
It's those 3 shows were part of a 5-show ensemble called Force 5. So yeah, and 4 of those 5 shows had giant robots in them.
I see. They also have Reboot.
Force 5.
Oh, I've actually been really interested in checking out Reboot because I've always heard people praising its story.
Yeah, I'm curious as to whether or not Reboot holds up.
I've never seen.
I heard that Reboot is also going to be getting a reboot.
I hate to rip on it.
How that's going to be like people are going to make jokes about that till the end of time. The reboot.
I'm going people, Leo.
How do you think they're going to be? How do you think they're going to announce it? They're going to be like, we're planning on relaunching.
We're going to reboot a reboot.
So you mean you're going to reboot a reboot?
No, we would just want to make Reboot again. Yeah.
Reimagine.
We just want to take the world and characters of Reboot in a fresh, new direction that'll appeal to a new audience.
So what you're saying is you're rebooting.
So you're going to reboot it!
What you're saying is you're rebooting Reboot.
Yeah, we're still going to reboot. Yeah!
What was the name of that big robot show that Andres just mentioned? Big Force 5, something like that?
He's always fucking talking about the big robot show. I don't know what the...
What was it called, Andres?
Force 5. It's an American program that took 5 animes and aired them. Like Monday would be this show, Tuesday would be that show, and so on and so forth.
What was it called? Force 5?
Yes, David. In your tiny little brain process, a simple title is Force 5.
Damn.
Well,
I was going to say that sounds like the type of porn that Bill would write.
I would watch.
Of course, you fucking wrote it.
Guys,
I watch all
they have a movie from George A. Romero called Knight Riders, spelled with a K, and the poster is a medieval knight riding a motorcycle.
Oh.
I've seen that.
You have? How bad is it?
I haven't seen the movie. I've seen the poster. Oh. My bad. All right, listen, we're really far in, and I was trying to make this episode shorter. So, Andres, how many more news stories do you have?
2.
All right, blow them out.
Okay. Michael Keaton and J.K. Simmons are no longer involved in Legendary Pictures' upcoming reboot of Kong Skull Island.
Isn't Tom Hiddleston?
Tom Hiddleston is still aboard to star in the film.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Scheduling conflicts.
Who is he playing?
Yeah, scheduling conflicts is preventing the Batman and J. Jonah Jameson from appearing in Kong, but luckily we still have Loki on board. Yeah, that's funny. They're all from superhero movies. I guess everybody's from a superhero movie nowadays. Are they in the same movie? That's causing the scheduling conflict? Because that's kind of convenient. The article just mentioned.
Are they in Batman versus J. Jonah Jameson? Dawn of Justice?
Dawn.
Oh my god, I would see that movie in a heartbeat.
Let's see.
I've actually been saying, for recently, like, I want a J. Jonah Jameson Netflix show. I would watch
Phil,
like a gritty crime drama about J. No, I'm not kidding. I'm serious about J. Jonah Jameson.
What would you do, like, from episode to episode? Like, what would...
You would have him solving... Because in the comics, and this is why this works, in the comics, well, it'd have to be a prequel show, sadly. and I know those aren't popular, but well, I guess they are popular, but they usually suck. Anyway, what I mean is that in the comics, J. Jonah Jameson, when he was younger, was a reporter who got the nickname Jigsaw Jameson because he was really good at solving mysteries. So I've always wanted to see a prequel about J. Jonah Jameson doing that, being a kind of detective news reporter.
Well, I get the funny feeling that if Bill wrote this J. Jonah Jameson prequel, he would turn it into an autobiography about himself.
I probably would. It'd be about a New Yorker. Yeah, he'd be from. I'd change his backstory. He'd be from Long Island.
Bill would use this as a vehicle for his William Stone thing.
Yes, exactly. I'd put William Stone in the Marvel Universe.
Oh my God!
They could do it on Netflix now. Because they have all the Spider-Man stuff now.
Oh my God! They have Sleepaway Camp.
Go for it.
Yeah.
All right, let's Andres. What's J.K. Simmons and Michael Keaton are out of Kong's King of Skull Island.
Yeah, Kong Skull Island.
It's definitely because of scheduling conflicts.
Scheduling conflicts.
It's not because they're like, this movie sucks, I want
No.
The official
Scheduling conflicts
statement.
are the primary reason for the departure of both actors.
The primary reason.
Yeah, and Tom Hiddleston, it's like, despite this change, they don't want, the Universal or Legendary Pictures does not want to delay the production, and they're going to want to look for replacements as soon as possible.
All right, can we just talk about this for a second? Okay. I don't yet understand the premise of this movie in that I thought this was a prequel about Skull Island before anybody ever landed.
Well, apparently it's a standalone film set in its own timeline.
But isn't the idea that this is about Skull Island before the story of King Kong?
Well, yeah, but I guess...
So why are there explorers going to it?
Because the audience needs someone to relate to outside of non-English speaking islanders.
Are they going there on purpose, like in the regular Kong story, or could we possibly have?
Well, okay. To be fair, in most Kong continuities, Carl Denham's crew are obviously not the first ones who go there. Here's what I'm worried about, though. You know, in most Kong continuities, the story is Carl Denham goes to some guy who he finds, who's like this crazy sailor, and he gives him the map of Skull Island. This movie isn't going to be about that guy, right? Because if so, that's not something
I don't even think Tom Hiddleston's playing Carl Denham.
No. His name was Hellstrom in the original continuity, in the 33 Kong universe.
Oh yeah, that guy. And then he came along in Son of Kong. And...
Yeah.
Well, J.K. Simmons said that the movie is set in the 70s in Detroit.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, you never heard that? When he was on board the project, he said that he was talking about it, and he said it's set in the 70s in Detroit.
Hang on, let's not
in order to protect the streets of Detroit, we need RoboKong.
Oh my God! Wait a second. Maybe the premise is that one of two things. They're either looking through like research stuff left over from Carl Denham's expedition to Skull Island, or this is a device used like in the Kong King of Skull Island book, where Carl Denham's son in the 50s goes back to Skull Island and learns about its history from the people who.
I hope they go in that direction because I love that book.
Yeah, me too. I think that's probably the best direction they can take it is to do that. Number one, it's a smart device to do a prequel and also do a sequel. And it will also kind of make it... It'll give it that relatable context.
And King Kong will have less screen time.
It'll allow them... But it'll also allow them to...
So it'll fit right into the 2014 continuity, huh?
Yeah, it'll fit right in.
Well, it'll also give them the opportunity to talk about Kong because... It'll be kind of like, oh, you remember when King Kong attacked? That was weird, and they can use that as a way to get into the universe where it's like.
Well, apparently in the book, King Kong's attack was covered up.
I hope that's the actual dialogue.
In Kong King of Skull Island?
Yeah, in the book.
No,
it was
How the fuck do you cover up a 30-foot gorilla falling off?
I remember because what was the name of Carl Denham's son? Robert Denham. Vincent Denham. He was talking with Jack Driscoll in the museum, and he was talking about how there were.
Oh, David, you're right. I'm sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
They do cover up
because
the
he
attack.
mentions that he doesn't think Kong is a gorilla because the way Kong is described doesn't match modern-day gorillas or apes or whichever primate he's talking about.
Right, and then when he goes to Skull Island, he finds out that there's some other subspecies that they are, and they're not really gorillas. Yeah, I remember. That's right. Okay, I remember now. I haven't finished that book either. I've never read it. I've never read it cover to cover.
I remember because I read it recently. And
oh, okay. I need to go back and read the full thing. I'm going to review it at some point. I've been promising that for like 2 years, so I need to do that.
What else
at some
have you
point.
been promising for 2 years, though?
Bondapalooza.
He's been promised to lose his virginity.
Well, anyway. Andre's next news story. You guys distracted.
Tom Holland has now been cast as the new Spider-Man for the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes, he has.
Yay.
Oh, happy day. Butt-face man, as I would call him. Okay, I have no problem with Tom Holland.
Yes.
I think he has...
Yeah.
I know nothing about him. He's probably going to be great. I have full faith in Marvel and not Sony. So as long as this is Marvel has input on this and they're cool with this decision.
I just wonder why.
I think it's a good. I think it's probably.
I wonder why he got the part. Like, what has he done before?
Mainly indie.
The Impossible.
He was Billy Elliot.
In what?
Who?
In the movie Billy Elliot.
Are you serious? Really? Okay.
Yeah. So he's got the acrobatics down, I guess. He jumped around a lot, didn't he?
I'm gonna say this kid has a lot riding on his shoulders.
He does, because the last Spider-Man franchise didn't go so well.
Now everyone has their eyes on him.
And the first Spider-Man franchise didn't go so well.
Oh, Bill, do you think he looks like a butt face because he has like a mole on his chin?
No, I think his face looks like, you know when you Xerox your butt on like a photocopy machine?
No, I never tried that before.
I don't see it.
I think his face looks like that. I think his face looks like a Xerox butt.
Well, apparently he's 19 years old.
So I'm older
he's
than
a
him.
fucking
so
baby.
So now this is now.
Well, no, they did that on purpose because this Spider-Man's going to be a teenager. So
And actually, so he's actually going to be played by a technically teenager.
Yeah, well, he probably won't be when the movie is released because it's not coming out until 2017.
Right.
But he will be when they.
Oh,
film
nice!
it, so
There's a picture of him on Google Images, and guess what the website it's from is called?
Buttfaceacting.com. Oh, that's great. What do you guys think?
It'd be interesting to see a teenage Spider-Man who is not in reality near his 30s.
I think I don't know.
What is this? What is this Spider-Man's nationality?
White?
No, I mean, is Tom Holland American?
Oh, good question. I don't know. Is he British?
I don't know.
They're all British nowadays, but let's see.
Well, we finally have an American Batman.
We just had a British Spider-Man. Maybe that was the problem. No.
Andrew Garfield is not the problem with those movies.
No.
The problem with those movies is that Sony doesn't know how to fucking edit a movie or advertise.
He's
movies.
from England.
He's British. Okay, so 2 British Spider-Men in a row.
Oh.
All right,
We don't get an American
They're
Bond
taking our jibs.
If I don't get
taking our jibs. They're taking our superheroes. Superman's British. Batman was British.
Quicksilver's now British, but he's dead now.
Yeah, well, Quicksilver. Well, spoilers.
Technically,
Quicksilver.
he's
was British.
a different kind of European.
I'm talking about the actor who played Quicksilver
no, you're
in
right,
Age of
you're right.
Ultron.
Aaron Taylor.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
He's technically Sarkovian, which is not a real.
What we need now is an American guy playing Bond, so we can call it even.
Well, it almost happened after Sean Connery. Adam West was.
I'm putting on a shitty Scottish
That'd be
accent.
fucking awesome.
I want an American accent.
Well, the only reason he did it was he was like, "You guys know I can't do a British accent, right?" They're like, "Yeah, it's not a problem." He's like, "No, it's a problem." He actually turned down the role. It wasn't because
wow.
They did. Yeah, he was like, "This is a bad idea."
Trust me, I played Batman.
Okay, who's an American actor who looks the part of James Bond?
I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is it's a bad idea.
No,
George Clooney?
So,
a young George Clooney could play.
Would James Bond be in the CIA or something?
Imagine a young George.
No. You know, I guess what you
You
do
just have him.
is you just get an American and have him do a British accent. Like, as long as he can do it convincingly.
No, what I
don't see a
want is
problem.
young George Clooney doing a shitty Sean Connery impression.
I think George Clooney, if he did the right accent and everything.
I want Ralph Garman to play James Bond.
Yes.
And he's like, I'm James Bond.
I'm James Bond.
What was that?
That was Michael Caine. Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
A long time ago when I was in
Drake shaken,
once
not
was in-
scared. Master Bruce, Master Wayne.
You're not doing the lips. You have to do the. That's how Michael Caine talks. He
Like-
like kind
Sounds
of.
like he's sucking something.
I'd like you to bring me a martini the size of a tangerine.
Master Wayne. I once was an agent, MR6, and I found a supervillain the size of a tank.
Is he playing what? Is he playing like Christopher Walken now?
That's a terrible supervillain.
Christopher Walken as an American Bond villain.
Mr. Wayne!
Oh,
Tangerine Man.
I'm not a villain anymore.
oh, Blofeld. Why are you being played by Christoph Waltz, but your name is not Blofeld? Oh, you're trying to trick people into thinking that you're not Blofeld. Well, guess what? That trailer kind of gave it away.
Unique!
Oh,
That
yeah,
you can
you know.
fool me, Christopher Walken. I'm not.
I'm not fooled.
John Travolta.
I ain't
John
no fool.
Travolta's Jaws.
John Travolta wanted to play the Bond villain in this movie. Thank God that didn't happen.
I want Christopher Walken to play it on phone again.
You know that image of like fuck, what's his name?
They need to remake A View to a Kill, but keep Christopher Walken.
Yeah, that's the Bond movie we need to be told. A View to a Kill.
Cut out Mayday.
Well, I thought the Bond.
Well, A View to a Kill was a ripoff of Goldfinger, though.
I thought the Bond movie we needed to remake was Octopussy.
Oh, I want
Yes,
Octopussy.
with Christopher Walken playing Octopussy.
Oh, James, I'd like you to see my Octopussy. I don't know. I don't remember any
Oh wait,
lines from Octopussy.
Christopher Walken was already a Bond villain, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Oh, so
was.
an
He
American.
was Zorro.
Okay, so he can't be an American Bond villain.
Well, they've done American Bond villains.
No, I
before.
mean
They've
for
done,
the American Bond movie. Where
Oh,
they completely
for the-
whitewash
yeah.
and Americanize everything about Bond
Oh
mythology.
yeah, let's whitewash James Bond because you know that's the least white thing around.
Oh, I'm Bond. James Bond.
Well, no, guys, technically James Bond has been turned into an American. He was in the original film version of Casino Royale from 1954, the TV version. He was an American.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
I did not.
he was called Jimmy
No,
Bond.
we don't like to talk about that.
I'm gonna review it when I
That
do
is
my
Wasn't
movie.
James Bond Jr. American?
No, it was. I mean, it was an American cartoon show, but he was.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
And that show was terrible.
I didn't know
So
this-
let us
I
not
didn't know
say
this.
it again. So guys, let's wrap this up because we're really far in. So let's put a lid on it.
Oh,
so,
God, why is
does
this a thing?
anybody,
James
What?
Bond Jr.
You
You
never,
never knew
about
about
it?
James Bond Jr.?
No.
I'm
I'm
pretty sure.
not. I'm not the James.
I can't believe
not-
you've never heard of James
I'm not
Bond
the James
Jr.
Bond fan, and I know about it.
Hang on, no, we're not getting into James Bond Jr.
No,
right
no,
now.
hold
We'll
on,
talk about it later.
Dylan. You need to look. You
Oh
need,
God, we're never
You
gonna get out
need
of
to look
here.
at Odd Job. Look at Odd Job in that show.
I'm pretty sure it's just as terrible as that Sherlock Holmes cartoon where he solves crimes in the 21st
No, I
century.
just realized.
You Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century.
Was this
That's
a Ted
it, yeah.
Turner show? Because if you take James Bond Jr.,
Yes, it
if
was.
you take
it was.
James Bond Jr. the way he looks right here, give him silver face paint and green hair, who does he look like?
You kind of.
No, he looks
Yeah,
more
I was
Wheeler
gonna
from
say
show.
that. But dude, no, look up Odd Job in that show.
What is he wearing?
Green and
Why
pink.
is he a gangster?
And dressed up like
Because-
has a gold chain like Mr. T or Flavor Flav.
Does anybody have anything to announce aside from the big thing that I
I'm
was
going to
just-
announce my confusion at finding out.
Aside from that, does anybody have
Two things. I recently released my review for Christopher Martinez's metafictional upcoming kaiju comic, Night of the Fire Beast, which you can get this week at G-Fest 22 or online when it becomes available. So yeah, check out my review if you want to know exactly why you should check out that comic. Also, Deadpoolzilla and I got back to doing Kaiju's Corner, and so we got two episodes in the can, where we have one episode where it'll be focused on all the news that came out of E3 that I could not talk about here on SOS, and the next
because we don't care.
Right.
Because we don't care.
because fuck the gaming community apparently on this show.
Yeah, so we don't give a shit. I played Batman Arkham Knight. It's great. Moving on.
Yeah, and then the next episode will be about dealing with... We're just going to be talking about rumors that apparently Disney may or may not be in talks about purchasing Toei.
I heard about that.
Oh, shit.
I hope that... no, I kind of hope they do.
No, I hope they do, because I want that live-action Guy King movie.
They also... Toei, they did Japanese Spider-Man, right?
Yes, I want that.
What? Is that why?
No, that's not why, but imagine...
Toei produced Japanese Spider-Man, yeah.
Spider-Man.
And Jew Ranger.
And if Disney buys it,
Disney,
they also are Marvel. Marvel could do shit with Japanese Spider-Man. More shit. They can do more shit.
No. See, Disney would then own Super Sentai,
Metal Heroes.
Whoa, isn't that fucked up?
And Metal Heroes, Kamen Rider.
Kamen Rider, yes.
And Dragon Ball Z.
David's reaction.
Isn't that fucked up though that Disney would own Super Sentai?
Yeah, because they previously owned Power Rangers. Yeah. Funny enough, when Disney owned, I mentioned this in the recording, when Disney owned Power Rangers, I guess according to Linkara's his history of Power Rangers is like Disney never really wanted to make original shows. They just wanted to dub the Sentai. Maybe they can do that. Dub all that shit.
Well, hang on.
Do you have a source for this? I want to read this.
When was the last
Talk to Deadpoolzilla on that.
Son of a bitch! I want an actual source.
I asked Deadpoolzilla, I was like, hey, where's the fucking source? It's like,
Motherfucker.
When's the last time?
That's an interesting impression.
Now the rest of my night is going to be extensive searches on Blogspots and fucking WordPress.
Do it!
When's
Just
the last time
Let your
Linkara?
dreams be dreams.
When's the last time Linkara made an episode of History of Power Rangers? Like 12?
For
Like,
RPM.
For RPM.
damn it, I never watched that one.
Yeah. He pretty much did everything up until he has yet to touch the Neo Saban era.
Yeah, I think.
I understand.
I haven't seen.
I understand why it takes so fucking long to make that show, but I want him to hurry up.
I haven't seen the RPM one yet. So I'll announce the big thing. Number one, G-Fest coming up, as we announced at the beginning of the show. We will be there, so look out for us when we're there, and you can buy us dinner. No.
For now announced.
I mean, you can if you want.
Twice, Bill.
If it does,
Imagine,
you don't crush my dreams,
imagine
David.
we run into James Bavola. I'm like, oh, you piece of shit. You think I can't afford my own meal? I don't need your fucking charity. Fuck you. You think I'm better than me, don't you?
Did you just say you think I'm better than me?
Don't make me confused about my own use of pronouns, you son of a bitch.
No, but in all seriousness, if we did run into James Buffalo and he wanted to buy us dinner again, I would not be opposed.
No, you don't have to buy us
He
dinner.
would,
Don't buy
he
us
would
dinner.
be
We don't
our
deserve
best
it.
friend ever, you guys.
No. Bill doesn't deserve it. He's got to lose that weight.
Yeah, David, I do. Said David. David, go look in the mirror.
Fuck you.
Feel
look
the
in the
fat
mirror.
around your neck, David.
Shut up.
I'm
feeling it right
the
now.
fat surround you.
The rest of us, though, we're all skin and bones. We need some fucking food.
But no, in all reality, I would like to thank him personally.
Absolutely. So don't buy us dinner, please. Don't take it as like, if you recognize this, you have to buy us. And if you don't, please.
Well, those are the rules with me.
So if you recognize us, buy us dinner. No
But listen,
questions
if you see us there, definitely feel free to walk
The
up
price,
to us.
the price
shake our
of an
hands.
autograph is an 8-ounce steak. That's all I'm saying.
Just
Absolutely.
remember,
Unless
Bill, you should follow it up with
guys, just remember, if you see a tall dude wearing sunglasses and a blonde beard, that's not Gorizard.
Oh, fudge you.
Yeah, you bastards.
We live nothing alike.
Exactly.
Asshole.
People thought Dylan was you.
One person.
One
Really?
person. Sorry.
One idiot.
person.
Really?
One
It
person.
was like,
Yeah.
Why am I only hearing this a year later?
Because you're an idiot.
Because you don't listen to anything else except for what you're... No, you don't even listen to the stuff you're in.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All you do is sit around in your room all day and play
Not
Halo
even-
4. That's all you do.
Bill.
Right now.
It's weird that you say that, because I've been playing Halo 1 for the past 3 hours since this podcast started.
I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised.
Damn it, Dave.
I hate you so much. Dylan, as if you're any better. Playing fucking Dragon Ball Z games and we're doing
Don't
DFOS.
distract me, Bill. I'm trying to just play Hungry Shark Evolution.
Fair enough. Alright, so G-Fest is coming up. We will be there. We will be happy. We will be excited. It'll be great. So look out in the coming week for episodes of the SOS Road Trip to G-Fest 22, featuring myself, Dylan, Andres, and of course, Adam Noyce. So look out for that coming in the next week or so. So look out for all those videos. And of course, there was a trailer for that in front of this episode of SOS. So get excited, kids, because we're excited and my phone just rang. I have to answer it.
I'm not excited.
So that's it.
No. Check the text message. Check the text message, Bill.
Oh shit! You just. David just sent me a picture of him playing Halo. Well done. Wow, I love how you prop the laptop in front of your TV.
This is how I've been playing and chatting for the past 3 hours.
Is that a Final Wars Gigan on top of the Xbox?
And 2 legendary Godzillas and the 2014 Godzilla, 2004 Godzilla and Ultraman Great.
Are those the 2 that you bought in California?
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. You saw them, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yep. I touched them.
In the words of the great Jack Nicholson, you were there.
Well, those were some amusing shenanigans.
You were there, and you were there. That's a Jack Nicholson line, right?
Was it? I'm referencing the Batman. Batman 89.
Oh, I'm aware.
Oh, now you're aware.
Now I am. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for this exhausting episode of the Sons of Serizawa podcast. Thank you very much for listening. As always, be sure to like the SOS Network homepage on Facebook and join Toho Nation to interact with all your fellow SOS listeners and other crazy Godzilla fans. You can also follow us on Facebook. If you look for our specific accounts, we may or may not friend you, depending on whether or not we know you, but you can follow us. That is something.
Bill's views do not reflect that of the SOS crew.
No, they pretty much
not at all.
They pretty much do.
You can also follow up me on Twitter. You can do that at Bill_Worcester. I don't know why you would. I never posted
Then why do you keep advertising it?
But
every once in a while, like, the stars align, and he'll, like, make a Twitter post where he's just like, yo, and that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much... No, that's pretty much exactly right. I've almost been on Twitter for 2 years. That's the thing that's
He's
going
made
on.
5 posts.
Bill, you should feel good that your single post of yo enlightened someone's day.
I probably did. I have like 60 followers.
60
so like
followers, an
somebody
odd number.
Somebody was like, "Hey, that made me feel good." Anyway, so until we see you at G-Fest, kids, I'm Bill Worcester, aka Zazubaar.
I'm Gorzard, and I'm not as fat as Bill says.
No, you are.
Oh! Take it back!
Super the M64, and I am deeply confused by this conversation.
And James Bond.
And James Bond.
And I am Andres Perez, aka Kaiji Noir, who is both dazed and confused. And,
Oh well.
ladies and
Very
gentlemen,
American.
that's exactly the way it's been.
Hashtag Thug Life.
Hashtag that.
And
And as always, the science is thug.
That's pretty lame. You feel bad.
Enjoy this week's episode of the Sons of Serizawa podcast? Well, of course you did. It was all about America. And as we all know, everything about America is totally awesome. True? Anyway, if you enjoyed this week's episode, well, perhaps you'll enjoy some of these other offerings from us here at the SOS Network, like the most recent episode of The Demons from Outer Space, episode 68, in which Dylan and I discuss the recent set photos that have been released from Batman vs. Superman, as well as the trailers for Creed, the Rocky spin-off, and Sharktopus vs. Whalewolf. So as you can see, we're being very highbrow once again. But you can also enjoy, in terms of non-podcast material, this poorly shot Let's Play that Andres and I made while I was still in California for War of the Monsters, the PS2 version. Yes, we're aware it looks like shit! I'm sorry we don't have high-tech game recording software, we're no Markiplier, or even split screen. Joe, if you're listening, I really, really don't like you. Or do I? I don't know. Anyway, so you can go watch that as well. It's filled with all kinds of entertaining shenanigans of Andres and I playing that classic fighter, brawler, whatever genre that game happens to be in game. And it also contains a little video teaser for the Road Trip to G-Fest miniseries that I am about to post on YouTube. So go ahead and look at that for that as well. And you can follow us on Facebook at the SOS Network to follow everything that we do here at the Sons of Serizawa Network. And as always, kids, please remember that the science is very, very American!